We back here in the Takeoff Podcast, ready to blast off. I'm your boy Adrian, aka D.
I'm Stubbs.
You already know who we be in today. We got some brand new guests here in the place today, here in the shuttle getting ready to take off. I personally would say they the hottest producers in the city of Detroit. They known for producing big names in the city. Sadababy, Sadababy, you name it, it don't matter. Today in the podcast, we want to welcome our special guests, GINO
and ELROY.
And ELROY. GINO, Franchino, what I like to call it. Sorry for butchering that name.
Joy Road.
Joy Road all day.
Illinois.
Joy Road, representing the Joy Roads in the Illinois area. Welcome to the damn show, fellas.
Yeah. What's good?
Welcome to the damn show. We so happy to have you on, man. And we're so glad to have some producers in the music game because we got so many questions based off, the music game in general, stuff like that. Now, I know I like music, but my partner really into music. I'll say that, personally.
I'm a lyricism. I like rap.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You like bars.
Lyrical.
That's why you like bars more
That's why I'm more into the battle rap than the actual rap.
It's your time right now.
That's where the bars went. The bars went into battle rap.
Yeah. Well, it's coming back. Hip hop coming back. The original hip hop coming back right now.
I like the overall production, like the beat making.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't know how you do it. It seems complicated on my end.
It's not complicated once you put the time in and it's really what you want to do, And it's like the feeling of anything, but you got to capture that feeling more importantly.
And before we continue this podcast, I just want to let y'all know who's which. This is ELROY right here.
ELROY, what's good, y'all?
And this is GINO Francisco.
Y'all left.
Yeah. GINO Franchino.
Yep. Just want to let you know so we don't get a mix up.
Building.
Yep.
I have their names up. I'll put their names up.
Yeah. So they, like we said before, they represent the Illinois and Joy Road area.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to ask a question to start it off. I'm gonna take it back to high school, possibly middle school for both of y'all.
Yep.
Is y'all like with the pens make beats on the table, or where did it start for both of y'all?
Lunchroom all day, huh?
No, not for me though. For me, my one of my friends, Tony, was great at that. Like he was one of the greatest ever. Like with a pen on the desk and stuff.
Who was rapping? Who was the one?
He used to rap and make the beats at the same time.
Oh wow, okay.
But for me, I didn't get into production till later on in life. Like he introduced me into it, like him and my big cousins. But it's like later on in life for me, as far as production, getting into it like full fledged.
I know he introduced you to it, but do y'all both still on the same program, or you branched off into your own program? I'm talking about like Fruity Loops, Acid.
Yeah, like for me, I started up FL, but right now I'm on my fourth DAW. So it's like I know MPC, MK, Native Instruments. I know like multiple programs now.
2000 or 1000? What MPC?
Well, I got an MPC, MK3 Live. I mean, MPC Live 2.
What about Pro Tools?
I don't really mess with Pro Tools. For real.
That's not your thing, huh?
No.
What about they had something called the Machine?
Yeah,
I got that.
I used to have that.
Yeah,
It was like 800 when it first showed.
I got the MK3.
Okay, yeah, I had that.
So let me ask you this: what makes you figure out this was gonna be your passion to doing?
My passion, it was like I knew it was my passion because like when he went away, and I was on the block on my own, and I'm like, well, nobody else messed with music but me. Like I really wanted to do it. Like I really wanted to learn how he did his samples. And our homeboy Shaky, remember Shaky? Yeah, Shaky. He like it was like they beats back then. It was like the milestone for me to like, okay, I gotta make some heat like these guys. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like I say, I had a lot of time to lock in on myself and learn the program FL at that time, meaning like I took the whole 5 years straight just learning the whole program. You know what I'm saying?
So it really took you that long to learn it, or you just learned it like that and just mastered it?
No, like I'm talking about the whole entire program. Like it took me about 5 years. I'm talking about everything within the program, everything that's tedious, little. I mean, the whole program is how I learned how to make my beats better because I was just making beats, but I didn't know the program.
It's an expansive program. It's like It's like going to grade school almost.
Oh yeah,
you start in kindergarten and you got to work your way up.
Yeah.
I used to make beats on that years ago. I think the Edison part of it is where you do the sampling.
Yes, sir.
It was.
I'm the king of the Edison, bro.
Yeah.
I'm the king of Edison, bro.
He teaching me the ropes now. The student has become the teacher. He teaching me the ropes of how everything go now because as time went on, things have changed, and I'm flowing like fluidly. You know what I'm saying? Like fluidly. I'm getting back to it, but he's teaching me the proper way to get to it.
Now for the viewers out there, could you tell them what the Edison program is?
Edison is a sampling editor. So it's a built-in program within FL Studio that you use to sample music. So if you import music into your program, this is a best visual way to sample your sounds. Meaning like it's not just a sound thing, it's a visual help you to grab the exact part you need grab that off and put it in the track list. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be skipping or off beat. It's you know.
I got a follow-up question. Do y'all feel like you can make better beats when you can visually see it on the screen? You can see the waves and all that, or is just because when you do like MPC and machine, it depends on if you don't got it hooked up to your computer, it's all ear.
Yeah.
But when you can like visually see, there go the hi-hats, there go the snares.
Yeah.
Do you make better beats?
For me, I would say that in time, because at the beginning, you can't visualize, like you can't hear how the beat gonna go. So it's like you just putting stuff together at the beginning. But like the part I'm at right now, I can make a whole beat with my eyes closed. You know what I'm saying, on FL.
Now, as far as beats, what are you both masters at? Like, are one of y'all a hi-hat master, one of y'all a bass line master? Do y'all both got separate things y'all master within, or even the sampling?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I like the more organic style. Like when I say this is the second coming of Ye from the sample aspect, that's him. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my nigga Wiz.
I'm more organic. Like I'll try to get on them keys and use them organic sounds to build something, but the sampling, he got it mastered, and the drums. Like,
Oh, yeah?
he the complete package. Like, I'm proud when he walks around and say like, like this is who taught me or this is who showed me how this goes.
And see, this is why I'm not capping when I say they're the hottest producers right now, because they literally put in the time, the effort, and the work to master their craft.
Facts.
And that was actually gonna be a follow-up question to what you said. Do any of y'all play any instruments and just put it in the track?
Like,
No, I'm getting
that's on the keys.
Yeah, I'm getting to it right now, meaning I can actually, put some piano keys on a track that's mine. It's like some real chords, some decent chords that wouldn't be generic, you know what I'm saying? So now I can add some real chords now. I can add another machine is I can play the bass on there, but it's not through the guitar, you know what I'm saying? But it's another virtual instrument that I can play off, get it in there.
Now let me ask you this. I know everybody go through a writer's block or producer's block in your case. How do you get past that? What are some things that you would do to get your juices flowing?
I never had producer block because I don't think too much.
Okay.
So I do what comes to me, so I don't think a lot. So I never experienced like beat block or, you know what I'm saying, because I don't allow myself to think that way. I go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like for me, I feel like it's classical music, like like that vacuum music when your mama kick you out the living room, let me clean up. Well, when I hear something like that, that'll spark me to get back in my zone.
So do you think overthinking is the reason why a lot of people get that blockage?
Overthinking is the root of a lot of things, meaning like it could stop the whole creative process when you
Facts.
overthink. Because you're thinking about too much, you're thinking about what people think too much, and it don't have nothing to do with that. It's about what you want to do and what you want to put out to the world. And you blocking that by thinking too much. By
Facts.
stopping certain things, by not allowing yourself to go all the way full-fledged with what you really want to do because you're overthinking it too much.
Facts.
So I just say overthinking is a major key in what's really going on right now, like overthinking and thinking people looking at you in a different way,
Gotcha.
You did say earlier, Gino left for a while you were just stuck making beats on Fruity Loops. Where did he go, or where did you go?
I went to prison.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say college or something.
Yeah, no.
It's still education though.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. But
1-800 was
sat
good,
down.
bro.
Yeah.
I went and sat down for a second. You know what I'm saying? And the path that I was on before I went and sat down, I was trending upward to where I was working with the who's at the time. Like I was dealing with the Lodge Boys, the Stretch Moneys, the Mayweathers, like of that time.
You did that.
You was working with them?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? I would say this, not to cut you off.
They beat Work. That song Work.
Oh yeah,
Lodge,
yeah,
I love that, man.
Yeah,
When it
that's the goat. That's Helly.
Yeah, I love
that's
that.
the goat.
I BS y'all not. When Stretch Money came out, he came out with Takes Money to Make Money. That was my, when we used to record the on your voicemail, you used to record the song on the voicemail.
Yeah.
Bruh, that was my voicemail for 5 years straight. I wouldn't change it. I ain't playing. I would piss people off so bad. Change that voicemail. Hell no, I like this beat.
Yeah.
That song came out when I was in the 10th grade,
Man,
and my teacher came to school banging it.
that's how hot it was at the hot lava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
When
yeah.
when that song come on in the club, people start doing a hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it was.
2 dances for it.
And shout out to him because
Yeah.
I like the fact that he just remade it. You know what I'm saying?
He
just-
did?
Yeah, he just remade the version. So, like, for I think it's 20 years or something like that. Where he just recreated the song. So now he'll be able to reap some benefits from it. You know what I'm saying? And
Do you know the name of it?
rebrand himself. Stretch Money, it's the same song.
Oh, it's the same name or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It
Oh,
takes
man, I
money to
gotta look
make
that up.
money. It's just a newer version. He just redid it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to Stretch Money.
Yeah,
man.
that's dope. I like the
Salute.
way it sounds. It was hard.
Man, salute to you. Salute to High Lava.
Now I do got another question. Is the music business what you thought it was before y'all both entered it?
Well, on the level of what the higher land, I haven't really
Paperwork maybe, or whatever y'all want to go into.
Well, I say it like this: I haven't really got to what people talk about because right now it's beneficial, meaning like, you know, making money from it. You know what I'm saying, and making sure my end is right. But on a higher scale, I haven't really experienced on a higher level, far as you know, like on the business side, you know how things may be. I know it's treacherous on a higher scale, but right now as an introduction, it's just being thinking positive and just getting the money we can right now. You know?
Yeah,
Paperwork. That's the key. Like, people don't understand how important that is, even from a producer's perspective. Like, it's not just about the artist, but also from production perspective. You know,
split sheets. Are you talking about split sheets or just multiple?
Multiple.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure you remember not too long ago when Rick Ross had his little
That
thing
paperwork
going
situation.
on with Birdman.
I remember that.
And he put it on the floor like, can all producers please get paid? You got a guy who run around having people sign paperwork where they don't know he's signing over the rights to their music.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like where there's a choice, there are no victims. You had the choice to read it. Most of y'all just y'all get blinded by the advance. Like, you go $100,000, sign this. It's gonna be probably a stack that big.
Yeah.
And I ain't about to read that. Give me my,
Give me my chain. Give me my 100 bands.
That is on you.
But you sign your life away, and next thing you know, this guy's making 10, 15 million off of your production, and you done blew through your 100,000.
You gotta educate people. You gotta read.
And to add to that, I think Manny Fresh went through the same situation with Cash Money.
Which is why he left ultimately. And he tried to branch out and do his own thing. Right.
Right.
This where it get tricky though, because at the same time, if you don't read the paperwork and you sign it like you saying, and they get the publishing and they get all that information, and you got that upfront signing bonus, that's cool. But you got to think about the leverage you have. Like, say if you're a high artist and you don't sign that paperwork, like everybody else don't sign, when you real hot, guess what's gonna happen? You're not gonna take the paperwork, and all the businesses and all the people that got the money for you at that time, they gonna blackball you.
So that really does happen.
Hey bro, you don't want to do this business with me? Okay, you ain't doing business at all.
Yeah.
Now, can I ask you a question? Now, what ways? Now, how do they blackball people? Like, what do they do? They just say no, we can't work with this guy, or they just send their name around the whole industry?
I think it's more of important. Like, I could just say on a smaller scale within the city. I can't say the industry, but within the city, you can just take one person and saying, if you have a meeting with a guy that's in a position and you just turn that deal down from him, he'll walk away from you and tell people, hey man, don't fuck with him, he bad business.
Yeah.
Just based off that, because he don't want to be in partnership with you, or meaning like
Or
take
he don't
less of the pot.
He don't get a piece of what you got.
He gonna get a piece. It's just less.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like these days everybody want 100%. Everybody. So it's like when you put everybody want 100% on everything. So if an artist putting everything up, they want 100% of everything.
You know, I got to mention this as we on the topic. Now, I'm not Diddy. Now, it was a story somebody said about Diddy before. I think they were best friends at one time, and he tried to get this man. Diddy tried to get his best friend on paperwork to sign a bogus contract. But if it weren't for him reading that contract, he would have been a slave under Bad Boy. Then he went back to Diddy and cussed him out, saying that, man, why the F you do that, this, that. He said, whoa, slow it down, partner. Hey, I was just seeing if you was gonna fall for it. My bad.
It's a lot of stuff like that, meaning like it's a lot of tricks like that, meaning somebody that come to you offer you $300,000. If you broke as hell, you gonna take that.
Right.
But if you don't, if you understand the picture, you can be like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna take that. And that same person like, all right, you a good dude. Here goes $600,000, and we can partner 50-50. I just wanted to try you and see where you was at. You know.
And that could be your man's right there, so he could really do you dirty like that.
The music game is one of the shrewdest games in the world.
Yeah.
It's like corporate, like the stock market. Like, it's one of the most shrewdest games in the world. It's almost as if you can't have a heart in the music industry because it's all about money.
But as they say, it's two words: music and business. You got to learn them both. You can't just be in a studio or the lab all day. You gotta
Absolutely
get in them books and But I do want to ask, how easy is it to break out of a contract?
Not easy if you ain't got no money.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no money, it's kind of like, you ever heard of the story what Master P did with Snoop?
I heard that one.
All right, it's like Suge was locked up. Master P went to Suge and said, bro, how much Snoop Dogg worth at this time? I'm gonna buy you. I want to buy him. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget all this beef and stuff. Let me pay you what you paid, and we can go ahead on about this. And that right there is what typically don't happen no more. Like if you was to approach somebody right now that was hot and they under contract, I don't give a fuck. You got millions. Hey, bro, let me give you $2 million for him. Nope, we gonna keep him over here. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when I want to say Jay-Z was trying to get Lil Wayne from Bird. That was that little situation. So it's,
That was the same situation that happened with Mystical.
A lot of yeah.
Mystical, the same situation.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let me ask you this. So you would agree it's more than just talent and making it in the music game. You just got to have the know-how and the smarts to elude all the hurdles.
Right now, it's going the opposite way. You got to have less talent than anything. It's more about having a team, and you got to have the money, and you got to have the marketing. And you can not have no talent at all. You can blow.
The marketing is key.
You know what I'm saying?
Marketing is everything.
So what's the minimum amount y'all feel somebody needs to get a good foot in the game?
200,000.
And that's just
200. So dang, you gonna have to get a team. 5 or 10 people come up with some bread each.
I'm saying meaning like if you want to be out here for real, like I know local shit. I'm talking about like if you want to take a single that you really believe in and blow up. You seen an interview with Young Dolph and QCP?
I never know.
Well, they gave the whole world the game. If you got a single and you really want to make it to the league, like the big leagues, like you radio play and all that, man, it take about 200,000, 250 to really put behind marketing, radio promotion, everything. That package right there is gonna get you on the same level as the professional artists. You're gonna be seen with them. That don't mean like you're gonna make as much as them, but coming into the gate as a local artist in Detroit, you got 200,000 and you pay for that package. They're gonna market you right with Lil Baby, right with the big artists. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And you know, that's what a lot of people, not to cut you off, but that's what a lot of people don't know is that it's one thing, like you said, they had the music, but if you ain't got the money and the marketing, it's not gonna mean anything.
Unless you want to be a person that just be the talent and somebody come scoop you because you ain't got the money, you don't know the game, you just talented.
You mind if I ask my real quick?
Go ahead.
Now, another thing to piggyback on what you just said, the Young Buck situation before he got fined by 50 Cent. I don't know if y'all remember that situation where he went out there with Juvenile. Juvenile was supposed to sign a big deal with Suge, but he backed out.
And he left him in the hotel.
Yeah. So how often would you say that type of situation happened to people in the music game?
I would say that situation a little different because I think that's more street oriented. You know what I'm saying? That was mixed with the streets.
Yeah.
Facts.
Julie ain't want them problems for real.
Yeah,
he thought about what was going to come with signing that contract.
Yeah.
Right.
He didn't think about the collateral damage of the artists that were up under him.
Yeah.
He thought about himself in the moment.
Yeah.
Which was a good decision, ultimately.
So when it comes to artists and y'all making songs with artists, do y'all prefer like they punch in or they already got their verses ready and try to knock it out in one go? Or how do y'all feel about that aspect of making the music?
Man, I feel like it's a whole new time this day, bro. It's kind of like, it depends on what type of music you want to make, bro. Because it's like this punching in stuff is, I don't like it, but it's what make the artist comfortable. But I think overall, it's getting to the point where now they even hearing their own freestyle and they hearing like, bro, it's not no song. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just going. I think now it's getting to the point where now people is getting really tired of just punching in and freestyling. Mm-hmm. So they writing, they going back to making hooks. They going back to doing the original format of music instead of just punching in. Because overall, you can't grasp the audience with that fat like this. Like, you can get them, but only for that moment. But the real superstars and the real big people that's been able to stay here for decades and decades is creating a feeling for 5 minutes. Not for 1 minute, not for 2 minutes. 5-6 minutes straight is what got us. I'm talking about Hove, Nelly, all these guys, they capture the moment and make you say, hey, man, they spitting, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They giving you heat.
But now, with the punching, and you can hear, I'm a producer and an engineer, you know. You can hear when guys punching in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can hear it. Like, you know they punching in.
It, you know.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. Like, you know, the TikTok game and the social media game. Now, you hear a lot of music going viral, you know, with the dance. How do y'all feel about that type of marketing?
It's different. Yeah, it's different because all it really take is one song. You got to think. Just recently, Babyface Ray said it took him almost 19 years to become who he is now.
Mm-hmm. Because
so it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. You know what I'm saying? That's a real statement.
Facts.
Because you remember, I'm going to take my horse to the old time.
Yeah.
That blew off because of TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But right now, TikTok is a plus because it is making and breaking songs, and it's carrying songs within the future. So the difference between going viral on YouTube, Instagram, is those short clips is only gonna be for that moment. On TikTok, it carry you in the future, meaning like that song can be phased out 2-3 years ago, but on TikTok you still thrive and making money because it's still going and people still sharing their audio. So
Absolutely.
TikTok is very valuable to the future of music and breaking artists, you know what I'm saying, that I feel. And that's why I feel like they banned it and brought it back because it's too important right now for the artists and the music and the revenue stream and marketing, you know what I'm saying, as far as the eyes and the algorithm on TikTok. Ain't no algorithm like TikTok's, period.
So how important is it to hold on to the rights to y'all music?
That's the most. That's
It's very
biggest key.
important. That's the leverage.
That's where the money comes from.
I've heard some artists say, "I want to own my
My masters.
and everything," but if they hit
do
with
own their masters, but it's not worth nothing.
I'm saying, but if they hit with the right price, like I think Nipsey, he ended up selling. He was like, "Yeah, I'm holding on to mine, but if y'all come at me with the right amount, it's out of here." And
Well, everybody doing that now. I've been watching hella interviews. Everybody's selling them part of their masters in their catalog. Wiz did it. Vezo did it. He did it. A lot of people selling their catalog.
you feel like that's kind of part of, I guess, a initiation. Like if you want to be in the club, you got to let us get a piece of what you got going on.
Nah, it's just about we made 100 million. You only made $1 million. You can sell this shit back and you can get 5-10 million and let us have these songs and you call it a day.
I kind of feel like that's Ghazi's that's Ghazi's gimmick. The guy that runs Empire, like he'll buy your catalog. I'll give you 2.5 million
For the whole
for your whole catalog of everything.
Not the
you
whole,
made,
but your biggest songs that you like. Some of your biggest songs that you created.
like up to date. Like I'll give you this much for the rights to these songs up to date. Anything you do after that, your show money, I don't care nothing about that. But these right here, I feel are your bread and butter. I want these, and I'm going to offer you this.
You know what I think about when we talk about this conversation? I think of Prince and I think of Michael Jackson. Because when we think about those two, Michael Jackson owned other people's catalogs as well.
The Beatles.
The
Right.
Beatles.
But that ownership, that's what put him in a position of being dangerous individual based on the things that he owned. See, people didn't know this. Like he ended up. Did you know that Eminem dissed Michael Jackson?
No, I didn't.
Eminem dissed Michael Jackson, bro. You know what Michael did?
What'd he do?
Bought his catalog.
Infinite, you talking about his early albums or
Yeah. So a lot of stuff we remember when he couldn't drop no music.
Yeah.
It's because Mike owned his shit.
Actually, no, what I do remember that he did it in Let's Get Crazy, Go Crazy. Yeah.
He dissed Mike.
Yeah, he did.
And Mike said, "Okay, I'm buying all that." So he had to go through a lot of stuff to
Be able to
be able to
release
drop
music.
music again, and without Michael Jackson family getting paid from it.
You know what I also didn't know about him? Eddie Griffin even said he was right there doing the video with the Beatles, with McCartney. He asked him, "How much do you think the Beatles catalog's worth?" And here he is said, "Oh, I don't know, maybe about $100 million." Well, that's a lot of money.
And he when he got that bread.
Yeah.
But the best analogy we can make in our generation right now is Ashanti, and the whole
Murder Inc.
Murder Inc. situation. See, like when my man did the interview on Drink Champs, he was letting everybody know that they's about to sell the catalog for Murder Inc. And before that, you didn't hear none of their songs on the radio. They sold their catalog for $300 million. Shanti didn't get none of the money from that, but her songs is the biggest songs on that label. Yeah. So since they sold the catalog, cause she don't own none of that stuff right now. Like soon as they sold it, you hearing that song on the radio nonstop now. She don't get zero from that at all.
They get to recoup though.
No, they sold everything.
No, not they get to recoup. To whoever bought the song for $300 million, we gonna play it, and we about to get all these royalties.
Yeah, they're going to get their
money.
They
getting all the money. I'm saying Murder Inc. sold it. Yeah. So whoever they sold it to, the new revenue that's coming in going straight to the new company. Murder Inc.
Yeah, that's what I'm
getting
speaking about the
that.
new company and their position. Like this is a smart move for us because we got the power to keep it on the radio and get that money right back.
But you got to think as an artist of Ashanti that created these songs, as an artist, she get nothing because at the beginning, she tried to recreate that same song. Like Paris, I mean, like what's that girl name that's on the Super Bowl? They be on the football stuff. Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift recreated her song. It was successful. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, Cameron did it. A lot of people try to do the same things after a certain amount of time in the contract. You can recreate the song and you can collect the master's money. You will own it instead of the label on it. Over if it's a certain amount of time.
Right.
So Ashanti tried to do the same thing. Try to have people recreate that beat, and it wasn't a success because the producers use MPCs 3000s and the sounds is different on there. You know. So when you try to remake it in the future and you got digital drums and digital sounds, it
don't work well.
It's not. So when she tried to put it out, it didn't even sell like 30,000 units. So it's like, that was a miss. She couldn't even get that money. So they sold the whole catalog. She get no catalog. She get nothing from that. So that's the best example of.
Like she probably, her best bet is to just do shows.
That's it.
She should have read the contract. That's everybody. You have to read your contract.
That's what I'm saying. That's the best example of not reading the contract.
Because I know, Sade, they didn't think she was gonna make it. They was like, Sade, man, we give you. They was offering her pennies. She was like, no, I believe in myself. I want a bigger percentage. And now once her album took off, she had all this money. So like to this day, if they sell it, she get a piece of it.
Well, females is different. You got to keep that in consideration, bro.
We're just talking about
you know who I got to give a best example of that? Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke is one of the greatest. I think one of the first artists of that time.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to own his masters. You know what I mean? And
that's why they took him out. Sorry, but keep going.
No, you're not wrong. It was a little bit more to that. We ain't got to get into it now.
Specifically about that.
Yeah, but that was unheard of. I think the next person to do that, either before him or behind him, was Ray Charles. And like you said before, that we can't give these people too much power because we still got to have some control.
Yeah, but the right now in these times, the control come in the system, the whole program overall. Because it's so many people that got deals, but they not in the system.
Facts.
Like, it's a lot of people got deals. Like they can get advances and everything, but they not in that system of
the algorithm ain't working in their favor.
No, they not at all. Like, they not in the same algorithm as the main artist that's really being pushed in this, Right. So that's the big difference.
Most of the artists I listen to, I found them on my own. Like, I'm like, what I like ain't even on the radio. So I'm siphoning through YouTube and all this. Like, I came upon a side Ari the Kid, Elzai even. Elzai from Detroit. I had to find out about him. No, actually, he a different path. But sometimes you just got to do that to find your artist. Don't really go with who they throw in your face.
For sure.
Go through them. Actually go to the shows. If they throwing Taylor Swift in your face, go to her show and look at her openers. Her openers might be better.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask y'all this. Now you're saying that you're an engineer. How difficult was it or is it to, mix everything together? Because I tried mixing one time. That wasn't for me. I'll let you know that now. That's like a special type of science.
Yeah.
I see why they call it engineers now.
Yeah. You got to have an ear for it. It all come down to the ear.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have an ear for it and you don't have a feel for music, like, you actually got to love music to know how. You see how we got these headphones on now, everything's flowing seamlessly. You have to have an ear to know how to sound that out, or else it's just gonna sound like you a guy rapping over a beat.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But you're an engineer, you know what you're doing, and you love what you're doing. It's gonna sound like everything was created at once.
Facts. But mixing though is like what you saying. Like, if you got everything done and you just trying to blend everything together and mix it, you got to just train your ear. Your ear got to be trained for that. That's all.
Now, what is a beat that both of y'all heard and y'all was like, oh, that was hard to make, or you just hard to engineer? Because a lot of people say Kendrick, whoever his engineer is, they salute his engineer because Kendrick be doing all type of stuff.
Kendrick be trying to do the Tupac. He be trying to do 5 ad-libs overlays. He go nuts.
So is a salute to his engineer and his people, or
yeah, absolutely.
I would say, like, for me, I'd say like the best, like, when it comes to mixing, the best, like, the sound I like hearing is like the Tory Lanez and the Travis Scott, like the engineers that mix their music. Them guys be loud, bro, like screaming. So it's like the guys that really engineer their music and present it to where we hear it and it sound like that. Those engineers are out cold.
I gotta go to Jay. I ain't gonna lie, Guru.
Yeah, Guru.
Guru the GOAT.
Guru the GOAT.
He the GOAT.
Now let me ask you this: since you said that, what are other favorite producers that y'all like listening to, or just
in the city or like worldwide?
Let's say period.
All right, well, for me, I got my top 5, but of course, like when it comes to my daily music, it'll probably be like, no lie, 808 Mafia, Southside, you know what I'm saying, Metro Boomin, Helluva, produced by AK. And then for the last one right now, I gotta go with DJ Mustard because what he doing right now with the sounds and the samples, like people don't know, bro, that song that They Not Like Us is a Ray Charles sample. That's a Ray Charles sample, bro.
I didn't even know that.
Well, listen, do your research. I know it. I'm telling you, like
You knew it off of first listen, or
no, not the first listen, but if you watch the movie Ray, it's in there. Like for real, like that song is a Ray Charles sample. You know,
And his beats be so simple, but they hit so hard.
that's what I like about it. You know,
They hit so hard.
Mustard.
yeah.
Shout out to DJ Mustard.
It's so clean. You know, his production clean, simple, and that's what I try to be. You know, clean, simple, get it over with, get it done. You know.
what's dude who been working with Nas lately? I think Hitmaker or something like
You
that.
know, he
No,
talking
Hit Boy.
about Hit Boy. He
Hit
cold
Boy,
too.
yeah,
Yeah, he
man.
cold.
Hit Boy in my top 5.
Yeah, he cold. Yeah, he
I
What's
cold.
also
your
like
top
No
five?
ID.
What's your
Yeah,
top 5?
yeah.
No ID.
My top 5, Hit Boy, Just. Even though he losing his mind right now, I can't take nothing
Just,
from Ye.
I'm not familiar with
Just
who-
Blaze.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't take nothing from Ye, even though he losing his mind.
Is
I
it
can't,
really though? Well,
I don't think so.
Let's get your list. Let's get your list.
yeah, but like
I don't know.
what he did for Rockefeller, in my opinion, he made that label.
And for
His-
other producers,
Yeah,
he was
he
ghost
paved
producer.
the way for producers to get paid back then. Now, like the market is flooded, so he was the definition of a super producer. He's the reason why him and Timberland, who's also in my top 5, like they are the reason why people were charging $50,000, $100,000 for beats.
Because they was giving you hooks too. Or
Absolutely,
Way more than that, bro.
Yeah.
That's what
That's a
what
producer.
that's what Helluva does now, and that's what makes him the generational talent of Detroit, because he gives you concepts. He don't just give you a beat. He gives you a whole concept with it. Here's the hook that goes with this beat. I made this with you in mind, with this hook in mind.
Yeah, and that's like it's sell itself when you do stuff like that, because that's like as a producer, you know, well, as beat makers these time they label producers as just beat makers these
just a beat
days.
maker, yeah.
So like if you're not doing stuff like that, that's what separates you from being a producer and a
I'll say
beat
that
maker.
is
Yeah.
the defining
That's
difference.
what separates you. If you're not really
I'm not just
writing,
selling you this beat. I'm
Yeah,
selling
yeah.
you this whole concept. I'm selling you this song.
yeah, this whole
How
song.
you create the verses is how you create the verses. Make it your own, but
Yeah.
this is the song that accompanies this music.
yeah,
Facts. Now let me ask you this.
Wait. Did he give you your fifth one?
Jay Dilla.
Okay.
Oh, J. Dilla.
I'm school in the room. Like I mess with all the classics.
Shout out,
Like
man,
like,
bruh.
like Water for Chocolate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a common type dude.
Did you ever see the movie Water? Oh, never mind. That's a different
Well,
topic.
so that was your top 5 producers.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, what about producers like Lil Jon? You know what I mean? Back in the days when he had the crunk era.
he in my top 10 for sure.
Okay.
I could say he top 10 because he created a generational sound that people really still use today.
Facts.
But I say that he created a feeling and gave us a feeling that people haven't came back from yet. Like
You could wake up calm, hear about 5 of his songs, and you're like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
punch him up. And
But even-
that's magic.
But before that,
20
just
years
punching before the fight music, it was the get up and I don't know, like I just feel
gotta get it
crunk.
out.
You know what I'm
Get it
saying?
out
Like
yourself.
yeah, like you know.
I would definitely say this. That particular era of music will have you just want to get on the dance floor and just. I'll say this. It was a black mosh pit.
Yeah.
Like you just sitting there, you know,
yeah,
just, you know, it was a black mosh pit.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
That come from that real keyboard though. He was using real keyboard
Tritons.
sounds, real.
Yeah.
It made the body do something. You couldn't even control it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it was definitely an epitome of the A-Town sound at that time.
Yes,
And
bro.
almost 25 years later,
It's still the
Usher can
same.
still get up and perform and everybody gonna
Yeah.
go crazy.
For sure.
Several songs.
Yeah, for sure.
Now,
So-
I'm sorry. You
no, I'm done. Go ahead.
now. Jay Dilla, he lost a bunch of beats in a flood in his basement. Has something like that ever happened to either of y'all?
Me, for sure. I lost my whole everything, my whole studio, everything.
What occurred? Was it basement or what?
Yeah,
occurred?
it was like I don't know. Remember when the city flooded? Like it was like
Everybody's septics was coming up out the.
yes, it was like the freeway was flooded.
I remember that. That was
You talking about like a year
Yeah, that was
ago?
just a couple
It was
years
like a
ago.
couple
I remember
years
that,
ago.
yeah, I
Like
remember
2,
that.
3
Yeah, I
years
remember
ago.
94
Never seen
was
nothing like that
yeah,
before.
yeah.
I'm talking about the lodge was filled up with water, bro.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
oh, yeah, but
And my basement I never had no situations like nothing bagging up my basement. Nothing. But this right here, I came home, bro, and the water was at my bottom. Like you can before you even touch the third step, the water was right there at your ankle. So everything in my basement was gone. Like if we in your basement, the water was up there.
That's
damn,
crazy.
so your furnace was
Everything,
Everything.
everything, bro.
submerged.
Everything gone.
Yeah,
Bro.
I do remember that.
So, about how much music would you say you lost?
Man.
Or just beats, Willie?
I ain't even gonna talk about equipment, but I probably lost, like, at this time I had 2 laptops. I probably lost about 2,000-3,000 beats. No lie.
Now, did you lose music with people? Because you know how artists will come to you, man, you lost my songs, man.
I lost.
That's
I lost
them
songs.
conversations.
I lost songs that haven't
Hard
came out
conversations
yet.
to have.
Yeah, for sure. Like
Them
songs.
hard
Come back.
Them hard conversations to have.
So how do you bounce back? How'd you bounce back from that? Just kept going?
I had to keep going. But I had to just reset, get my basement fixed first, make sure that, you know, because at that time when everything came up up under the ground, it was a health hazard. So I had to really make sure to, you know, get that stuff, get the pipes redone, and, you know, that was what really cost more, like getting the pipes redone and getting everything back so it'd be healthy to live in our house, most importantly. And once we got that done, I say, like, man, it took me about a good 2-3 years to fully recover from that, because I had like at least about $10,000 in equipment, and
Nothing was insured?
and no, not this. Well, the things that I did have insured, like my monitors was insured, and my laptop was insured, and my keyboard. That's it. All my other stuff, that's it.
Yeah, that renter's insurance, man.
Even if you do, but in my, you know, in that equipment, and back then, like, I got my stuff from Sweetwater back then, so like it really wouldn't have mattered anyway. If with insurance, you still would have had to pay the deductible to get your shit right back. So the type of stuff I had, I probably would have to send them $3,000 to get all my stuff back. You get what I'm saying?
Facts. Well, you know, it's a good thing. You know, it's taught you how to bounce back, you know.
Perseverance.
And I did get way, way better after that. Like,
Because you was
that.
driven.
way
That's
better.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
was driven.
I'm putting my, like, I remember when I started high school, I didn't care. I wasn't the best student. College, when I start paying out of pocket, I'm just different, bro.
Yeah, that was me too.
I'm straight A's in college, you know, like.
That was for me. My first year in college, I was BSing. I had to pay for it, and then I got my first F. And the guy told me, like, yeah, you paid $1,000 for this class, bro. You failed, but you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to show up. They're like, you ain't even got to come no more.
It's
like,
your money.
You know what I'm saying? That's
money.
and that's what he like, bro, this your money. I ain't about to force you to come here. And I'm like, damn, man, I had to think, like, this ain't no high school shit. Ain't about to put me to the side. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you paid for this. So for me, once I realized, like, damn, bro, I really paid for this shit. So that's what made me say, okay, I gotta take this shit a little more serious then, because with my efforts, I can't go all like that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know, at least get my money worth. You know, you know.
Because you gonna owe them loans.
Man,
You ain't
Owe
lying.
them loans.
Now let me ask you this. I already named some people that you work with before, but you know, what are all like some of the people that you work with that we may know and we may not know?
I work with Sadababy, Sadababy, RMC Mike, Rio, the OG, Peezy, Skeechy Meechy, of course my guy Mac Nichols. Shout out to Mac Nichols. He the one I've been working with him the last couple years, and I produced a lot of beats for him and getting a lot of love from producing the songs that I've been making for him. And it's a few more, but them the main guys. Like, for sure, I just want to shout out and highlight the music that I've been working with Mac Nichols, and shout out to my guy All Star JR. I got stuff on him on the way. You know what I'm saying? And he just dropped a feature on one of my beats that I produced, and it's out right now that you can go get it. And, but stay tuned for the new music we got dropping and all the new stuff we got on the way. And I got stuff with Peezy too. Like, man, I got a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of stuff.
Have either of y'all collabs with anybody on a beat? Like how Mad Lib, J Dillon, what's the name?
We do.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all collab with, okay.
Yeah, we collab. I collab with other producers. I collab with a producer. I collab with 1-800. He in the city. I collab with my guy Science, Mixed by Science. He a pillar.
Reno.
Track guy Reno. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a whole instrumental tape out with Track guy Reno. Here, another producer in the city that's up and coming, that's fire. And me and him got an instrumental tape out that's out right now. But I collab. That's my business. I try to make my business to collab with a lot of producers.
What's oh yeah, because you do get to learn a lot of
Primo
techniques
Beats
and
too.
stuff.
Shout out to Primo Beats. Yeah.
Now, is anybody that y'all want to work with that y'all haven't with yet?
Yeah, like I haven't been in the room, but I haven't really collabed with like the GOATs. I want to collab with the GOATs of the city. Like I say, produced by AK. I want to collab with him.
Black Milk.
Got to get Kid.
I want to, and Payroll. I want to collab with him. He make beats too.
Yeah.
Hell of a for sure. You know what I'm saying? And
You know Payroll made beats.
yeah, he made all the classics that we.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of somebody. Okay.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
he made all the
everything from
classics.
back then where like pay get his flowers for that.
Yeah.
For
People
sure.
don't know that all those beats from the We Run the Cities, all of that was him. Hell of a came later.
Yeah.
And just pushed him over the top.
Yeah.
But he was the main producer.
He was producing all that. And I'll say Dame Dot too. Dame Dot was producing all the East Side music.
Team East Side music.
And I want to collab with him. Yeah. It's one more guy too. His name is
Smurf. I like
Smurf.
Smurf beats, yeah.
And Meech. Meech from he cold too. Like he cold.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of cold people from Detroit that I haven't collabed with yet. But it's gonna happen for sure.
So have either of y'all been to Dilla Day?
No.
No Dilla Day.
What's Dilla Day?
Jay Dilla once a year they have a.
I'm hip to it. I just haven't been though.
Man, last year I found out about it 2 days after it happened. I'm like, wait, what? Like usually they do it out in Cali. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm still looking for it right now. Usually it happened in February. I want to say.
Well, what is it all considered? Like, what did they have?
It's just a celebration of his life, pretty much. It's a concert.
And producers making dedicated samples or dedicated track lists dedicated towards him on how he would have did it and his approach on sampling and things like that.
I would say my favorite beat from him is Conant Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my favorite Dilla beat.
I think mine's is the Far Side. I can't keep running away.
Oh, he made that.
Man, he
Yeah.
did that whole.
He got
man.
yeah.
I forgot he
probably
made
say
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that one too. That boy classic.
He played his game. That was for sure. He played his game.
So what's one of the best sessions y'all ever had? Like artists just show up and just the best session, pretty much.
I would say Canton, Michigan, dealing with Stretch back then. I had my own little studio set up. He came through. He brought his people. It was like it was a vibe. Like that was one of the best times that I've had as a producer from back then. You know what I'm saying? Like from the way that the music came out. You know what I'm saying? Because all this music was it was some unreleased stuff. He came through and just did what he did, and that was also stuff that ended up getting lost. So I was sick about it because I ended up going away.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So there's no way of recovering none of that stuff.
no, that stuff is in somebody's closet. That's in somebody's closet.
And they probably don't even know they have it.
Yeah.
No, that's what's crazy. Either they don't know they have it.
Wow.
I say for me, the best session I ever been in is when Rio the OG was about to turn himself in, and he was doing hella features, hella everything, and I was the beginning of, I was like a mentoree on recording in the studio that I was in, and it was the day I was training, and can you believe the day I'm training, I'm walking in, and Rio, Mike, Peezy, Lou Graham, everybody that's popping right now, labels walking in the studio that I'm in, and people paying for features because he about to leave, you know what I'm saying, and this is the last day before he about to go turn himself in. And I get to see, and I get to press record, and I get to be under the guy that's the main engineer, and I got to see how the rap with them guys really work, real professional, nothing that you ever can imagine, as far as witnessing a rapper going in the studio and saying, rapping, real flawless. All right, I'm done. Pull up another track. I seen something I seen Rio the OG do something I never seen before as far as features, rapping, writing, delivery. That was the best session I ever been in for sure.
What was it like? I mean, what was the energy like?
Atmosphere was I could just imagine. I can just take it back to, how I was when the Pistons won a championship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine
That energy.
you go to a party when the Pistons win a championship and you walk in the environment and everybody. When I walked in, bro, everybody, it was so much smoke. Everybody feeling good. Everybody positive. Everybody looking good. But when he went to the booth, it was just more all right, bro, let's let him work. And the engineer was just, I'm watching him. He ain't have to go back. He ain't have to say this again. It's just straight record. All right, that's pull up another song.
See, I didn't know he did it like that.
He really gifted. He not punching when I say punch, you saying 1 or 2 bars and you done. This guy, that's what I consider punching. Meaning you say something, all right, stop, bro, put me back in. This guy is saying about good 6 to 8 bars, 10 bars before he.
Right.
All right, man, pull up. All right, pause me. Let me come back in after that. He ain't just saying he's saying a lot of stuff before he got to. You know what I'm saying? Before he got to come back in. So it's I got to see that and with Peezy he a one take artist. I never when I was in there, he didn't write, but it was one take based on his confidence on what he's saying.
See, if you would have asked me about Rio, like, who do you think he is in the booth? I would have been like, he the type he'll rent it out for 5 hours for one song.
Hell no.
So I'm mad.
In that 5 hours, he gonna create $1 million worth of content. In that 5
some
hours.
people just like to just be somewhere.
No.
He's just gonna sit up in here and smoke chill.
No.
Like, you saying he get busy?
Rio in 5 hours do 30 songs.
That's what's up. I like
He
that.
would do 30 songs in 5 hours. Real shit.
So he got a crazy work ethic.
Okay.
I'm talking about undeniable.
I just
Like,
want to say, like,
you would never think that if he like real like standing next to him, like I'm seeing him, you would think he texting somebody. Nope, he writing down little punchlines. You know what I'm saying? Like on the go, like you thinking like he talking to everything going on, but he making sure to pull his phone, hey, man, write that down. And then you get in the booth, it's effort. Like it's crazy to explain. You just gotta witness it. Like I witness it. You know what I'm saying?
Like hearing
are
this
y'all real life paying attention to the run that this man is on right now?
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
The run that he's on right now to be independent, like he saw the Peezy. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't have no major deal. The run that he's on right now to be charting,
Yeah.
unsigned artist charting, like ain't nobody doing nothing like that.
That's raw talent right there. That's
Raw
just,
talent.
That's just something eternal. You can't.
That's Derrick Rose in 09, man. Like that's
I
like
say
that.
the climate of music, you want to do what he's doing. For one, you don't really want to be signed. You want to do it independent because I feel like it's easier to get it now versus early 2000s, 90s. It was difficult. With the internet, he know the true opportunities out here. So
No, don't get me wrong though, bro. Listen, you need a label. So don't get me wrong. Independent is independent, but
You need the machine.
no, have your own label.
No, even if you don't, it's okay to do partnerships.
Meaning, deal.
Yes, partnerships. You don't have to mean like the labels we do need the labels. The labels have the resources like no other. They have the connections like nobody else have. So even if doing a partnership with a label would be more beneficial to sign to a label. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what I truly meant to say.
Yeah.
Like make your own label or something, sign to that.
Yes.
Like get your admin deals, make sure it's like an 80-20 or 90-10, something like that.
Or do like a branch off. Do like what Kate that was doing. You know, like Top Dog Entertainment.
Yeah. With that 80-20 shit that you talking about, it ain't happening no more.
Some people, 21 Savage got one. A few people got them.
But you gotta have the leverage. 21 Savage came in the game with a platinum mixtape.
That's what I'm saying. Certain people.
Yeah, you gotta have the leverage.
You gotta have some type of leverage.
Yeah.
You're definitely right about that.
Yeah.
You know, I want to go back to you was talking about how rappers rap. I seen it on Straight Outta Compton where somebody would go in there and say one line and then rewind it and do another line. I didn't think that really happens. I thought people would just be flowing the whole 16.
Well, back in the day, on that is how they did it because of the recording gear they
device
had.
that they was using.
They had the tape machine, so they only could take one thing at a time. So meaning if you like how we punch in this way every, but they had to do so much real stuff to splice a person in onto a verse to continue that verse on.
Right.
So that's why they had to make sure each take was right, each word was said right because it was done on a tape machine back in the day.
It wasn't digital. Like now everything's
way
digital.
different.
So it's really the press of a button. You can get it out of there.
That's what make Dr. Dre and Snoop and them extra goated because the equipment they had to use was one take things. Like, you know, they only had a short amount of room to make these raps. You know what I'm saying? A short amount of instruments that you can add into these MPC. They don't back then they only could add like 6 to 8 sounds on a beat.
Now let me ask you this. Now, does that also make like the edited version even more difficult back in those days?
Way more. Well, yeah. As far as mix and mastering, yeah.
Because, you know, for radio play, I'm thinking they had to go back into the studio and do it again, but just cut out the explicit language.
Hell no. They had to go back to that tape. Every time they hit a cussing word or something, pause that, cut that out. Get it back together so it's no skipping, so it's flawless. Like, back in the day, it was way different, but they was professional and they was real good at it because the sound that we got is how we got the CD sound. That's how we got the full overall what you call it, the DBs raised after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the CDs is the highest quality of music we ever gonna hear. You know? That's why people going back to that. So CDs is where the real sound comes from.
Like who was that? I think that was Jeezy that said to give his last mixtape that old feel. He ran it through a tape player. Like that Snowfall mixtape.
Yeah.
He said he took the whole mixtape and ran it through a tape player to give it that original sound.
They recorded that?
Yeah.
Well, that's what Nas, like when you talking about Hit Boy, that's what his specialty is.
Yeah.
Now, Hit Boy's specialty is great at recreating the 90s sound right now. So he can make a beat that Nas would have rapped on in the 90s. He can make it right now.
I give you that. You're right about that. Because every time I hear Nas, I'm like, bro, this is Stillmatic, because Stillmatic is my album.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people Illmatic, but I'm like, this
Yeah.
is the Nas is back, like on them Hit Boys.
And I can say, when he re-innovated himself and dropped the KD3, it was like I knew Nas, but when I heard the KD, you know, I know all his music, but for me, when I heard the KD3 with him and Hit Boy, it made me go back. It made me feel like I just had heard him for the first time on KD3. So that let you know, like, the production, the way everything was done, flawless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Flawless, bro.
Well, now since you mentioned CDs and the 90s sound, do you think we're going back?
We are going back. I think the next cars we're going to get, production-wise, going to have a CD player in there again.
Because you know what, I never did hate the CD sound. It was the fact that whenever I had a Walkman, the shit would always skip.
I mean, that's cool, but I think they're going to come out of ways to that's what's going to be next. They're going to find out the way to make their material so it's not, you can scratch it, and, you know what I'm saying, and worry about. I think that can be done more than the flash drives, putting them in your car, because I think real people want to go back to physical exchange. Meaning, like, I want to sell you a CD for $10. Let me sell you this, bro. But people don't want to buy that because they ain't got nowhere to listen to it at. So now people going really, like, I've been in a lot of people's houses now. You go to their houses, they got CD players in their house. They really went to go buy a CD player. Like, bro, I listen to my CDs still.
Even the PlayStation. If you ain't got the digital one,
PlayStation.
you can play it.
For sure. Like, people not really just always listen to Apple Music and Spotify. People like listening to the old music because a lot of the music CDs haven't even came out. Yeah.
A lot of that you can't even find.
Yeah, they not on Apple Music, none of that.
And you know what I also used to like to do when it comes to CDs? You open up the little booklet they got.
Yeah.
And you can see the artists.
The credits, everything.
Credits.
I like that.
Who cleared the samples, everything.
Yeah.
They got that on Apple Music, but it's visual.
It's not the same.
Yeah, physical. You like reading, opening it up.
Yeah, you want to know more about the artists, you know?
For sure. That's for sure.
That's what
They
I like
tell
about
you down to where the song was recorded at.
And you know
They
who?
give you everything.
The guy that's taking us back to that is Tyler, the Creator.
Yes.
Tyler, the Creator is a gem in this generation that people don't really talk about because he come off as weird, and, you know, but once you really study him and really know, like, what he doing, he really breaking down barriers for, like, the artists and understanding the real landscape of an artist as far as branding, the overall concept of packaging your music. He got it all down packed, bro. Like, for him to do what he done, cause I think he kind of like independent too, but he is huge, bro. Like, far as in the fashion world and in the music world and in business, but he's not talked about based on how he look and how he carry himself to the black community. But I like him. I fuck with him. I don't think he weird. I don't think he gay, none of that.
No.
Man, ever since Loader Squad, come on, man.
I fuck with
trying
him.
to think
Loader,
who-
shout out to Tyler.
Yeah, shout out to Tyler,
who did he
man.
Beat out? Who did he beat out? He won Best New Artist over a lot of popping people who were signed, and I think he just had a mixtape out.
Yes.
All he had out was a mixtape at the time.
Charles Houston or something like that.
I know you talking about his whole class, the people he was
Talking about
going
when he
against.
first came.
When he first came out, I'm talking about back when he was still.
Was he on the freshman?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was part of the freshman class. I think he won like the
remember what
MTV for Best New Artist, and he wasn't even signed. He just had one mixtape out at the
I
time.
could be wrong. I think he came out with Little Dicky and Big Crit was on that.
He did.
freestyle.
Yeah.
He did, bro.
Yeah.
Big Crit for sure part of his class for sure.
Yeah.
But
Shout
the
out
only
Big Crit.
thing that separate him from all of them is his brand. His brand is bigger off the rap than all of them.
His brand, odd future. Like, you gotta be odd in this. You can't just be. Most
like-
people just
you
want
gotta stand out.
carry on that street of look and appeal, but it's
Yeah.
like, bruh, you missing so many other
Missing
markets.
so many things.
Especially if this ain't really you. Be yourself,
Yeah,
bruh.
and he's showing that meaning. Like, when his brand is so big, it don't matter what he do.
Yeah.
Even when he came out with his own carnival, what is it called? Camp something?
Camp Golf.
Something like that.
Whatever.
That's the name of his clothing line. too,
Yeah,
like
but
that
his
Golf.
whole he got two companies, the golf company and the luggage company is two different ones, and the clothing brand and the luggage company is really in the, like, I just say this because of the colors and the things that he uses is how he attract.
He giving you
people,
that
you
yay
know what I'm
feel.
saying?
He using pastels and stuff like
Yes.
that. Coming with a different vibe.
Him,
yeah, I like
Travis
his,
Scott, they color palettes is how they get you. Travis Scott gets you because of the colors. Tyler gets you because of the color. Kanye West gets you because of the color. It's all about the palettes. You know what I'm saying? And but Tyler, he's so great at it because his music back him up too. He don't suck at music. He really can rap.
Right.
I think his
You know
new
what I'm saying?
album, dropped 2 months ago, Chromacopia or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Salute to that album. And like you said, with the colors, it had
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
a bright yellow B on the front with the red background. I want to say he in the field or something like that. But
I'm gonna rewind the conversation what you said about Kanye. I say it to this day. His greatest album was Graduation, and that album art by itself had me looking at it like, damn, I wonder what this album about.
For me, it's 808 and Heartbreaks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm a graduation.
I'm sorry,
man.
bro. I'm an 808. I'm an 808 and Heartbreak type of guy, bro. Like that changed my life for me. Like,
But that was a good album too.
was a
I mean,
good
no
album, but it
disrespect to
ain't-
that album, but to me, it's Graduation.
It changed the whole game, bro.
Because when I seen him in the Stronger music video, I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
it's different. I can. Because
Yeah.
I was around the same time. Him and 50 was going back and forth.
And he
Oh,
smoked
yeah,
50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He smoked 50.
He smoked
Yeah,
50.
he blew him out.
We got to make that clear. He smoked
he
50.
He blew him out.
50, you're not supposed to be rapping no more.
you
blew him out.
you supposed to be retired, gang.
Yeah.
Y'all heard professionals. Hey, we just. Hey.
He blew him out fast.
Yeah, that's only right. Hey, the fans were the whole world know, man. He won against Jay and he lost, bro. So it's just
I
what
think
it
he
is.
made the bet up too.
He made,
did.
yes, he
He made it
did.
up, and he
He made it
definitely
up,
did.
yes,
Got
and he lost, bro.
He's still.
Yeah,
Hey,
salute
Kanye
those-
still on
salute
business.
those 50.
And I'm gonna say this: you lost against Ross too. I hate to say that, but you lost against Ross
Oh,
too.
hey.
I gotta say that he lost.
Now,
Ross, Ross gave him bars. All
Ross
he
gave
had-
him
all
bars,
All
bro.
he had was Ross' baby mama. That was his leverage.
all right,
That's
let me
it.
ask you,
Drop the tape though, man.
for the viewers out
That's
there
wild.
who disagree with
Yeah.
you, why, break it down to them. Why'd he lose?
I say this: you know 50 Cent go at everybody, right? You know he gonna always keep going. But when Ross dropped that in the back of the Maybach, looking at the jury,
Yeah.
we ain't hear nothing from 50. We still ain't heard nothing to this day. That's one song. I ain't gotta say nothing else. Just off that one song, 50 ain't dropped no new music. He started doing acting and started doing shows after that, bro. Off that
Say
one.
he retired him, huh?
Listen, bro, he put him up. 50's, hey,
Almost?
I can't say Rick Ross used the leverage from Cam because Cam was already punching on when they was going back and forth, and Rick Ross came and finished him off. Because when Cam came with the Curtis stuff, that was hurting him too, bro. That was hurting 50 with that Curtis stuff, bro.
You deserve to be nervous.
Yeah, Curtis.
Curtis.
Yeah, bro, like that was hurting him. But then when Ross came with that verse, bam, ended him, bro. I don't care what nobody say. You can go back to that time, bro.
What was that song? In Cold Blood?
Yes, bro. He haven't came back from that, bro.
Now, now,
Let me
go ahead, go.
No, you got.
well, since we on the topic, I just want to know this whole situation between Drake and Kendrick. What are your thoughts on that?
I love it.
It's good for music. I can say that. It's good for music.
It's good for both ends, bro. Culture and music. And
Do y'all understand the lawsuit? Drake's lawsuit with what is it, UMG or something like that? Do y'all?
Universal Music Group.
y'all understand it, but it's dropped now, so it don't really matter.
Oh, they dropped it?
I
Yeah,
didn't
they
know
dropped
that.
it because basically what I'm saying is this: Drake was a guy that's feeling like the whole thing is, all right, bro, we all on the same label, but you financing him to go at me, but you not financing me to go at him, type of thing.
That's wild.
You get what I'm saying?
wild.
So Drake wanted to say, bro, how y'all gonna finance him and push him to come at me? I'm your number one artist. Well, sir, we don't feel like that because we got this other artist like Kendrick Lamar, bro. He got numbers too. He not better than your numbers, but we see the overall landscape where it can be based on the culture, and I think that's where the whole UMG made a decision based on the culture, and the world showed that based on how things reacted. Drake may have a long run. Don't get me wrong.
Drake is, yeah.
He had a long run,
15 years, 16 years.
but that's based on the system and the machine preserving, like putting them out there to let us think that. But in real life time, and what Kendrick showed us is what real true culture mean. And when culture get behind it, it ain't nothing you can do.
Facts.
If the culture get behind it, it ain't. I don't care who you are. You can be Hov. If the culture get behind it, it's over with.
You got people coming down the line at they wedding listening, They Not Like Us.
Listen, what they showed us in that was culture versus machine. It wasn't about rappers, bro.
Right.
It wasn't about Drake and Kendrick. It was the machine versus the culture. The people versus the machine. The people won. Because not like us, the people chose that, bro.
I would say this when we talk about they're not like us. When we was in Carolina, up in Toronto, it was people blasting that.
Yeah.
Just
You acting
blasting all
like you
through the
wasn't
six.
one of them. You said you was blasting.
I was too.
I know.
I'm not going back down. We were the main one. We started people playing
See?
that out of the cars.
Rick Ross was playing it and got punched in the face. So, shit, you know,
It
gotta
was
be
so-
careful out there, bro.
I know, but it was so funny when we were doing it. You had people on the sidewalk laughing at us. Then they
Right.
start doing it.
They laugh until you get close to them. Then they go.
Yeah, they gonna want to punch you in the face, bro. Like they did
Man,
Ross.
y'all
bro.
ain't gonna do nothing Toronto. Now. Shout out
everywhere,
shout out to the
bro.
city.
Now, I did want to go back and ask y'all a question because you mentioned earlier when they were selling Murder Inc. that Ashanti was the #1 artist. I thought it was Ja Rule.
Well, no, I'm not saying #1 artist. I'm saying, Ja Rule's the #1 artist. But what I'm saying is, for him to be on that label, it's publicly known that he got paid $75 million out of that 300. Ashanti didn't zero based on who she with. That situation was based on a jealous nigga still stuck in his ways. Oh, you don't want to
talk about
Irv?
Yeah.
So
he didn't get
Irv blackballed her.
Dude, from what I hear,
did you see the documentary though?
I didn't.
And I want to ask you that. Like, what happened with that?
He admitted that they were in a relationship. Like, he was cheating on his girl with Ashanti, and that he was still in love with Ashanti to this day. Even though she got the Nelly situation, he admitted that he still.
So Gang was right. He said y'all just jealous because Ashanti got a new boyfriend.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So y'all remember them lyrics from 8 to 11?
If you watch the Drink Champs interview, he said it on there. Then he admitted it on the Drink Champs interview. It was just to the point where he knew at that time that the deal was already in play. So what he did was went up there and try to bring her stock down by saying what he was saying and disrespecting her, but people was on her side. Like, bro, why you doing all this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you already about to get paid.
Oh, so he bitter then?
Yeah.
He bitter.
Heard him bitter. Man.
He went to the interview and said, yeah, man, it's the watch Ashanti bought me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, he really feel some type of way, bro.
Because she left him for Nelly.
I hate to say it. She must have that good. To get a dude.
You see, Nelly left and came back.
She made the song, remember?
Shout out to Ashanti, Nelly.
Even if that's what I'm saying. Even if she don't got the good.
Nelly left
she made the
years.
song, bro. She got it. You know what I'm saying? But we know she got that good because she just. How many kids she got now? Ain't she been with Nelly? Shit, they dropping them back to back.
Oh, okay.
They just had another.
They just had another.
They back to back with it though. Like they whatever she got, I guarantee is good.
She broke up with Nelly, and Nelly chased her around for years, and finally he just got her back.
Finally got back. They finally tied the knot.
Yes, sir. And Nelly a G2. He a businessman, and guess what he did? He the only person in this on this earth that got a double platinum album. And he owned it. He didn't sell this. He didn't sell that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he still owns both of them, bro.
Once you
Sweat and
said
Shoes.
platinum, I didn't know where you was going with that because I was about to be like, don't say nothing.
I thought Outkast did.
Yeah.
With
No. He said
No.
he owns.
He still
owns
got
the
it.
masters to Sweat and
Oh,
Suit.
I see. What
Yeah, 100% of it, bro. He still own 100% of the Lunatics. He still own a
he
lot.
still got all
Because
that.
who came behind him? What?
Yeah.
Outkast with the speaker box Lil Below, but they don't own it.
They don't own it no more.
Yeah, they
They end up, sending it to the label. But I'm just saying that for him, he getting so much money a month still based on he own his music, literally.
Still getting
Smart businessman.
Slim Thug still getting, he rich as dog shit based on he own 100% of everything he do.
People still trying to figure out how he getting money. Anytime them
everything.
old songs get played, he get cut.
Yeah.
And you know what I will say back to Nelly, he also was a marketing genius at the time when he did Two Purrs.
Yeah, for sure.
That was marketed by.
That raised the price. I was mad. That raised the price of Air Force Ones from $79 to $100.
Man, what? You get some white Air Force Ones for $80.
But guess what? That went under our eyes too, because that started what's going on right now. That's what introduced our brain and programming our brain to think about brands in that time. You know what I'm saying? Because people who just they was wearing what they wanted to wear. But once Nelly came out and made the song and the company seen that, I can just pay you to mention us in the song. Or I can pay you to just put this on and tell kids about it. That's what made the art of consumption, meaning like younger kids, when they see certain things, they want to have it based on the artist now.
Absolutely.
But you got Run DMC did it too, though.
For sure.
With Adidas.
Yeah, with Adidas.
Yeah.
But then you got other people who...
Reebok, S-Dot, like it's different ways.
But it's different
I was
when...
going to say with S-Dot, some people go out of order. Like I think Jay-Z was rapping about one of them champagnes or something.
Yeah,
Then he went to try to get the money. They was like, no, you already made the song. So.
Yeah.
No, what that was a straight racist.
They admitted that they didn't care.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but the song already out. We already about to make this money. It's free. It's free for us.
Yep. We ain't gonna sue you.
Back in.
Yeah, we ain't about to do nothing. And guess what? You still can't buy our part of our company because we don't want you to.
Yeah.
Even though you made us millions and all that, we still don't want you a part of us.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
And that's when he got into the liquor game itself.
That's why he got Ace of Spades champagne. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's about marketing, and that's what started it with the Nelly stuff, though, for me.
Branding and marketing.
Branding and marketing.
Yeah, because I was going to say, sneakerheads has always been around, but I think that elevated it more to people going from Air Force Ones to more Jordans, and because they always been popular. It was just when it's in music now, even more.
It was like you said with Run DMC. When you seen Run D with the shell toes on, you didn't want them because you didn't think about the price and say, no. When you seen Ram D with the shell toes on, you say, bro, you told your mama or whoever, hey man, I need them shell toes. I want them. I want to be able to dance.
You were a fan of them, so you were a fan of the shoe.
When that song come on, I want to be able to, buy Adidas.
Now it's not like that. It's based on, I'm going to pay you to tell these kids to go buy it and you're gonna do this all day and persuade them to do it. Like, you're gonna force them to buy it. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna make videos and posts. Like, you ain't gonna just say it one time. You're gonna force you to tell these kids to buy this shit.
Hey, let's push it farther though.
Further.
Now you got pharmaceutical companies. Hey, rap about these and rap
yeah.
about that.
Man.
I remember overnight. Damn, everybody rapping about perks. Everybody rapping about Zans. Where did it out overnight?
That's just like back in the day during the Houston era when they was rapping about purple drink.
Yeah, but that was, to me, I feel like that was genuine and natural.
Yeah,
Versus
That
like
was
the
a part of their
pills.
culture. Like,
Yeah.
That was a part of their culture.
That's a
because
culture
DJ
thing.
Screw and them.
Culture
That's
thing,
what
yeah.
they were into.
Yeah.
But what you saying exactly is exactly what's going on. I mean, like when the Percocets came out, I think what you saying. I think Future got paid a big bag for
I tell everybody
Percocets.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Future, I tell people it's
Percocets.
Future, bro.
Molly
I think he got paid a big bag for that, bro.
Then y'all came out with Lil Xan and all these other rappers. Y'all
Yeah.
pushing certain, y'all saying in Gucci Gang. Like, man, it's certain
I believe so too.
fashion companies influenced music,
Mm-hmm.
and, perks, and I think even the government stepped in with this whole drill music.
For sure.
I could be wrong about that.
No, it's
No,
proven.
you're not wrong.
It's proven. It's proven
You're not
now.
wrong, no.
Okay.
It's proven now.
Because if y'all remember that letter that came out, you remember everybody know
It's
that letter
proven.
from a former executive talking about how they had the when gangster rap was getting ready to come on the scene. They was talking about that was during the same time when the prisons
Yeah.
were getting built
Yeah.
during the '94 crime bill.
Right.
They said if we influence the masses to commit these crimes, we can
Like,
fill these jails up.
Real
No, you're
fast.
going back too far. I'm talking about drill rap. Like,
No,
I know
we
what
talking-
you're
we
saying.
talking about
It was
influence.
start. I know what
We
you're
talking
saying.
about influence.
The drill rap though, what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's publicly purposely done. Meaning like, if you not making drill music talking about killing nobody, you not getting picked up.
That's
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
influence.
That's what they care about
You're
now.
getting influence. Yeah.
At
Like
this
you
point,
can't get signed if you really ain't got nobody.
Yeah, if you don't got, you got to have bodies. You got to have street cred. That really matters in the business.
Right now, like
That's
real
all
shit.
it is. The entire industry right now is based off of street cred. If you ain't got no cosign from somebody who ain't got nothing to do with music, but that's in the field, it don't matter.
Now, let me ask y'all this question. Now, we may know how that all started, but in your opinion, for the viewers out there, how did that type of influence start in music, in your opinion?
I ain't gonna lie, and I'm the biggest fan, but I'm gonna say like this: Gucci Man started it with the dissing ops in his music. You know what I'm saying? And his mentality on how
On the hard to kill tip.
yes, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like his mentality transferred to the new generation, and they made their own mentality. So
And
it
Chief
went to
Keef
a
got
whole.
a hold of it.
You know what I'm saying? Chicago people got a hold of it, but truthfully, go dig your partner up, nigga. I bet he can't say shit. That right there is
Yeah.
where this generation is like, give Gucci Man his props for saying stuff like that. And we
the
smoking on his
real-
pack. You
And
know what I'm
the
saying?
real street stuff that came behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what gave it the authenticity. Like, oh, he blew up off of this. Because truth be told, outside of like Icy, which is your op is featured on your biggest song.
Yeah.
So outside of that, he wasn't really too known or too popping until that situation happened.
Yeah, where he caught the body.
Yeah.
When he caught the body.
But that lets you know. You can do whatever you want. Then you do some real shit, catch a body, damn, your career take off. Then in Chicago, niggas catch it. You went from catching a body, somebody trying to rob you, you kill them, cool, that's self-defense. But Chicago niggas went from smoking you on the pack. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I'm putting you in the pack now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's where that comes from. And then when the New York niggas get it, it's a whole nother pack now. You know what I'm saying? So it's all come from the influence, I feel. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like they got it from Gucci, and they made their own conception based on connecting in real life and what they really was doing in real life. And they didn't really understand that Gucci Man killed somebody off self-defense, somebody trying to rob him. But misperception. So they doing it and they saying they got ops. They really got real ops. And then they killing their real ops, smoking them in the packs and making a song about it. It's real life, nothing fiction about that. Like, that's what's really going on.
And
Yeah, like
then-
you said, the youth misinterpreted, or 'cause
Yep.
they could have had beef, something not dealing with music.
Yep.
And y'all brought the streets into the booth, and it get real.
Based on what Gucci Man said.
Yeah.
It's how he said it. It wasn't like, bro, I had to kill somebody in self-defense. No, it was like, nigga, go dig your partner up, nigga. I bet he can't say shit. You try him again, I'm going to kill his ass again. You send somebody, I'm going to kill him again. So that mentality was projected, but that's not, I guarantee that's not.
because
I thought-
it resonated with the streets.
I can't
Yeah.
really
Because it
remember
was
the
guys that was
scenario.
really living it.
I can't really remember the scenario. I thought it was a random stripper. He was linking with her, and she brought in some dudes to rob him. It was all orchestrated.
It
It was
play.
all orchestrated
It was
from
all a
him,
play.
based off that one song, bro.
Yeah, it was all a play based off that one song. Nobody admit it, but that's what that was.
When you listen to it and think about the story, like, damn, This shit happened. Dog send girl to link up with Gucci. Gucci's playing it smart. He not lacking. He strapped. Yeah. I'm with girl. I'm pull up on old girl. When he get there, old boy here. It's a setup play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that that's how I go. But he came out on top, and that mentality that come out on top, and they got to see what it could do for you, as far as your career. People come behind you and really pushing you to try to save you, get you out the streets is what I think that kids were trying to save themselves from that. Like, bro, if I kill somebody and rap about it, shit, the label's gonna say it. They gonna try to save me. You know what I'm saying? Put millions behind me. I can get protected. I'll be good.
You know, Chicago took it too far though.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at.
I was gonna say no. Go ahead.
I want to say I always get them mixed up. The Baby or Little Baby, the one who got a body in Walmart.
The Baby.
The Baby.
The Baby. Okay, I'm sorry I get y'all mixed up, but same for him. Self defense, but now he got the cred.
Yeah,
because he wanted to be famous. He is out there wearing real diapers.
For sure.
Yeah, for the spotlight.
That was his gimmick, like he was, branding the market.
That didn't work, but when you get that body, okay.
Because his gimmick is this. Everything was believable. Everything was not believable until he popped the nigga for real.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is he's so smart and understanding entertainment. It's proven, it's out in his facts and all that. He understand the phones. So he was creating these situations that we seen. Like when we was thinking that he was beating them niggas in the mall, he set that up. He paid the bro up.
It's skits.
It's skits. It's a skit.
It's skits.
It's just
I
like
really thought he did that. He
I know, but
wanted to court the fight for lawsuit.
No,
purposes.
It was leverage based on, bro, I got a body for real. All I gotta do is make it seem like I'm fighting you in the mall, whatever. He was paying people to make it like, remember?
Because the dude was so mad, he was still making videos 1-2 months later, like, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna get you, y'all jump me.
So that was the whole thing was scripted.
Listen, a lot of that stuff was scripted, and he said it. It's proven now. Like a lot of that stuff, it's a skit on the phone. It was made for you to go viral. Clickbait.
Wow.
Because he already had the name,
and he already did a real.
Had the name,
and he just did a real scenario situation. Really, like he just had killed somebody in Walmart, bam, and he just had popped a nigga from coming on in his yard. You know what I'm saying, in real life, like
right.
And then the video,
and then he put that out.
And then he making shit up like that, like
that's the video of the Walmart thing.
No, I'm talking about
the video shoot that was set up, bro.
The video shoot, and then
and the guys from when the guys tried to
get off the porch, like, yo, what up then?
That's a skit. That's a skit, bro.
So
he talking about you need a pass to come in the hood. Yeah.
That's a skit.
Okay,
that's a skit.
He's smart then, because
he's smart as fuck.
I thought that was real. I ain't gonna lie. I thought
a lot of people listen. He's so smart, and I'll give you another example. Waka Flocka just went viral. He posted himself looking all beat up. He posted it, say, yeah, man, these niggas just jumped me, just to show how this shit worked. He posted it. Damn, Waka Flocka, damn, we had never think Waka Flocka get jumped. He took a picture in the video and uploaded it, and he said, bro, this is what I knew I was gonna get y'all to do. I put makeup on my face. I did all this shit. I had my girl do this, and I told her I'm about to create this scenario and have people thinking I'm about to get jumped. Everybody started doing that. Now he about to drop new music because people interested into his new career and his new story now.
That's like an evil genius right there.
It's clickbait. It's marketing. That's what we at right now with the phones, tricking you.
But it's also real moments too, because look at Method Man just got never mind. Go ahead.
No, you remember I told you about that? Even with the social media game, you could put up a title like you said, I just got robbed, but come to find out, that's not what the video's about.
It's not. It's really about you donating. You donated some food to the homeless.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And me and him, we want a genuine audience, because when we cut these cameras off, me and him be back here talking like, dang, should we just throw up a clickbait thumbnail?
But that's not real.
Like, we don't want to do that. We don't want to be deceptive. But
what I'm saying is to understand like the type of you upstanding stand-up guys, and you understand you don't want to be like, damn, I don't want to cheat. Well, it's not cheating, because that's what's going on. That's what's going on right now. Like, meaning the top, even the news, bro. The news will say something that is not really meant. It's not really meant. You'll be watching it on TV, and a caption will say, "This is not happening," but it's you watching it on TV happening. Mm-hmm. So YouTube was the same thing. So if you drop a video and you know people just scrolling, it used to be just regular letters. Not every title was in capital letters now to grab your attention. So certain things didn't have things in the caption. Not certain captions got hashtags in the caption. Meaning you look up the title of the video, got hashtags in the video on the title name of it. So everything got to be done based on getting into the algorithm and forcing your way through, because that's with AI. I'm gonna say this: I had to do a job interview, and I had a resume made, and I sent it in, and the guy told me, "Nah, bro, make a whole new one, because we got our resume system AI integrated, and it's only gonna pick up on keywords." certain keywords. So if you got a resume and your shit don't have certain words in it, they're not even picking you up, bro. So if you on Indeed app or some of them other apps that's doing applications, you got a resume that haven't been suited to right now, AI approved, jobs is hiring those companies to filter through their applications. So if you don't have certain words in your application, AI not even opening your application, bro. So you got to have certain keywords that AI is seeing, the algorithm is seeing that's going to punch through. So meaning like if you got a line and say, ELROY and GINO, the hottest producers in the city, just diss somebody in your caption. Yeah, it's going to look crazy on the outside looking in, but I bet your YouTube channel go crazy if you mention the right person that you saying me and GINO diss.
Yeah.
It starts in that title right there.
It starts in the title.
Yeah.
Are y'all familiar with the guy? What's his name? Guap Boy Marco or Guap Boy Mako?
I heard of the name, but I don't know him too much about him.
He comes up with all of these different wild captions for his videos, and all he does is sit and watch other people's videos.
And get reactions.
And get reactions. Okay. Like he gives his reaction to the video. So it may be some Chicago type stuff. He's originally from Chicago. He may watch the King Von video about what happened outside the club with King Von. And he's giving his reaction, but the caption is Quando Rondo seen on video, and they just found a way to put Quando Rondo face on dog that picture over King Von.
Yes, it'll make
be like, what the heck?
You gonna click it off rip.
Clicked it just to see what's going on, but in actuality, it's not what it is.
And now he got a viewer to make him look bigger.
Absolutely, because y'all can create clickbait right now.
We could, man,
but see, that's the name of the game. Like, that's
perfect.
I'm saying it's the new game, bro. Like right now,
but I'm still warring with myself to do that.
As it's like a producer. We don't use loops. That's what people say. We don't use loops, bro. We don't loop. We everything from. Hey, bro, it's 2025, bro. Pass me that loop. I'm gonna add some shit on there. You just working smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like is y'all saying I gotta relocate my morals? Don't be moralistic.
No. Morals have nothing to do with algorithm, gang.
You can indirectly create clickbait. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, a local example. You familiar with the Kayla Cream situation?
Who's that? The big girl?
No,
that's Dank.
No, Kayla Cream is the little skinny girl on Facebook. She got beat up on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And she took the urn.
Yeah, she ended up taking the urn.
I follow her on TikTok.
She went from having like 1,000 followers to like 22,000 within a matter of like 48 hours, based off of that video. It was indirect clickbait, but now she doing promos. She charging people to post on her page based off of that. You know what I'm saying? Because she basically marketed a tragic situation to her benefit. That's why I mean by like indirectly creating clickbait. Somebody may get beat up outside the studio right now, and you catch it on your Ring camera and post it.
Now you got somebody's eye.
I'm just saying,
you know what I'm saying?
The difference between having the morals and the principles and understanding because I know what you're saying. You understand where you at and you understand the people that you deal with. But it's a different time. The people that you deal with and the people that you're working with, they watch this phone. They watch YouTube. So that's be your time to be like, bro, hey man, this is what I do. I have a podcast, bro. This is my job. So if I'm put a short on there and I caption it and it say such and such this what's the name because he's seeing them at the such and such. It may not be true, but you got to do what you got to do to get that video that you just invested in and time and effort in to be seen by the people. So a clickbait is a one way to trick the people. Soulja Boy is a king of clickbait. Remember LimeWire? Yeah. He had 50 Cent song in the club. We thinking we downloading 50 Cent song. It's really Soulja Boy. Crank that. Clickbait. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's nothing wrong with it. It's not illegal. Nothing wrong with it. It's only to make you think that way. Meaning like if it's something they got something connected with the streets and somebody mentions something with the streets and it's not authentic or they might come off something like, damn, bro, I don't like. That's the part of people got to have understanding that it's not you because people watch Vlad all day and his shit don't be right. They still watch him. They still subscribe. On clickbait, not clickbait, he can lie, he can say whatever. Niggas still watch him.
Okay, so let me say this because I like to remain honorable. I like to be in good positions with everybody. We in this podcast, we upload the videos, we make clickbait about y'all. How would that make y'all feel? Would y'all ever return?
Like what you mean? Like clickbait like what? Well, I understand.
I'm saying, if we make shorts with y'all or any of our guests, from y'all to the next 20 guests, we make shorts with y'all. it's clickbait, but it's still bad. Oh, Gino got slapped in the studio. You get slapped. How would that make y'all feel? Would y'all ever return? Would y'all, man?
I will, because I know that the second time I come back, I want to get paid, because the first time we doing it for fun, but after you make up a clickbait like that and people want to know the story, the profit going up on your channel. I'm coming back and I want a piece of that profit. I'm gonna tell you my side of the story.
Because when you get interviewed again, it's gonna get more views than that clip.
Exactly, and I'm gonna tell you my side of the story.
People gonna want to hear the story.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you my proof, and they gonna be like, oh damn, that video you just made last time, that was clickbait, but this the truth, and this got more views, way more than what you put out the first time.
The idea is work smarter, not harder.
Work smarter, not harder.
That's the idea.
It's certain public figures. I can't think of none right now, but for example, Oprah. Sometimes people hear her name, they cringe. This not, so I don't ever want to be that. Me and him trying to build a brand and a name.
But see,
I don't want to be
but you can't worry about that though, guys.
But tell that to Charleston White.
Right. Tell that to
see, and he make me feel that way.
But tell that to
he the algorithm. He the algorithm code.
Yeah.
Charleston White punched through every algorithm in the world. Every last one of them for free. He don't pay for none of this shit.
Look at Kevin Samuels.
For free.
Yeah.
Again, I'm warring with myself. I have to evolve. I know he's always leaning on that side with y'all, and I'm like, man, let's.
I mean, but what part you stuck up in? Like, what's the part?
I don't know. It's just like I like to, even though I crack my raunchy jokes, I like to still just be good in everybody's eyes to a degree.
But you're gonna always be good in everybody's eyes when the person is in on a job.
Because they know what you do, though. They know what you do, though.
Some celebrities walk up the block and get punched. Charlemagne, he got attacked right in front of his job.
Bro, Charlemagne said some crazy shit, though. Like
Charlemagne, he goes above and beyond.
But I'm saying, Charleston White say some stuff. He be talking about, King Von deserved to die.
But you're not Charleston White either.
I'm not, but I know me. I know I don't got no. That's why I create so much hurdles for myself, because I know I'll go to distance.
You know what you're doing, though, gang? You overthinking.
I go to distance.
Hey,
you overthinking, gang. You going back to what we said. You overthinking, gang. That ain't. You can't do that.
Can I say this? Let me just say this. I know my brother. I'm gonna just say this. What they're saying is from a business standpoint. You got to think from a different point of view. You're wrestling within yourself to become a good person. Which ain't nothing wrong with that.
You already a good person.
It's nothing wrong with being a good person. I'm not saying that. It's nothing wrong with hear me. But at the same time, business is going to be business. At the beginning.
Let me ask you this. Before you say that,
it's going to be.
You a good person. You a great person. You a great person. Y'all got business, everything. What they got to do with your business though? How you gonna get your money back?
True, but I'm saying, look at somebody like DJ Academics.
Boy, this coconut water is good.
Now it's all for the views. Certain people. Now you kicking up drama and dust. I want to say Michelle K or one of them other ladies. Y'all bring people on just for drama.
Those bloggers, bloggers and podcasters is different.
Yeah,
say I didn't.
Bloggers
is no different. Like it's
bloggers get a pass.
Brick Baby,
yeah,
Brick Baby from No Jumper.
Yeah, perfect example.
But see, here's another thing too. It's a difference between doing that and going too far.
Facts.
Case an example, like they were bringing up the situation with Charlemagne. He goes too far.
Too far.
And you know I go too far.
But no. But see, the thing about it is, here's the difference. It's the difference between being yourself and going too far. If you would have mentioned their name and say they blah, 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 whatever, this, that, and the other, and you went too far, then they got every reason to want to come see you.
I'm going to tell you this how I go. This how you'll go too far. You know me for doing music, right? But if I tell you I do this on the side and you tell a story about this other side that you don't really know about,
that's
and
not
you just,
public. Yeah.
And you use that as clickbait,
yeah,
that's where shit can go wrong at.
But
you ain't gotta do that.
Right.
You know, if it's Googleable shit, I guess then
all public information.
Easy
work.
You want to do?
Easy work.
I'll tell you what. Talk about somebody's kids or somebody's mama in the hospital going through something.
No, I ain't go. Yeah. I mean,
that's going way too damn far.
I know better than to do that, but I also know if I ever get lost in the pursuit of money and greed,
don't do it.
I might fuck that. I need something to talk about.
No, but see, that's what I'm saying. You let yourself get lost in the sauce.
No,
you can't do that.
The fact that you have those thoughts now mean that you have a moral compass.
Yeah,
and I don't ever want it to.
You don't want to compromise yourself.
Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it.
So that's what I'm saying. This is like my anchor. Like, 'cause I know I'll go the distance. I'm like, bro, hold me back or whatever. I'll go.
But that's why
also,
y'all a team, though.
But also, though,
a team. That's why y'all a team.
That is the same thing happened to me. You need to be released, like for you, because you might be the one that could take things to the next level on how you really feel. But you honing it in and you balling it up because you scared of that. What's gonna happen? Let it out. it don't matter what's gonna happen. Whoever get offended, whoever is you being the best you can be.
You're not the first person that said that. We
Straight
had
up.
we had a few other people watch our podcast. They called us both up like, y'all both. I feel like y'all both be holding back. Like,
No, I'm just from hearing
release.
it. I'm just from talking to you the first time, and I'm talking to him. I'm saying I could tell between the two that you probably the most valuable one, but you don't want to show it. You don't want.
We both valuable. I mean, I hear what you're
No,
saying.
Absolutely, yeah. Like,
We're not taking away the value, but I'm just saying you probably be the one that can get
right,
y'all $1 million podcast.
you may be the one that get y'all.
You get what I'm
back
saying?
just
Next level,
because
with
of
the feeling that you got in your brain that you think that's bad.
The inner
He can-
conflict
he
within
can be the
yourself right
Tyler, the
now
creator.
can be y'all
Facts.
take
Yeah, look,
take off.
this is what they say. He can,
Literally.
you could be the Tyler Creator. I could be the Kendrick Lamar.
I
Fact.
just know
That's what we saying.
I'll
Both
say me-
successful, but I'm just saying I think your personality and the way you thinking right now and the way you overthinking, I think if you remove that, I think you'll be the one to open the doors to make your brother
because he's
together
the
thrive way more.
he's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
business. You could tell he's the business, but you need that play.
He cut
You're
back too, though.
you're the play.
Yeah.
You
know
need
what I'm
aggression.
saying?
You need aggression too, bro.
Yeah, like
no,
he's the business. You're the play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And when
So
you
have
when
to
you
do
merge
that.
both together, that creates success.
A punch.
Yes, that creates
You know what I'm saying?
one of those in 24 karat gold right there.
That's what we is, bro.
That's all you got to do.
So how did y'all get over y'all? I guess y'all egos and because
We ain't got no egos.
I'm sure at one point
we
even-
family, so we don't have.
No. I'm saying the war within yourself. Like I'm sure at one point even y'all got big heads from the music. Oh, I just did a song with this person, that person. My song getting played. Y'all never had.
Humble.
I never
You have to
had.
stay humble.
Me personally, I never experienced that. I man, I pop my shit all the time before I got my pacement. You know what I'm saying? So when I did get it, I just pop my shit way more, and people respect that. Like, don't get me wrong. Like people, I know a lot of producers. They got a lot of placements, but they don't talk about it. They don't pop their shit, so niggas don't talk about them. I got less placements than these guys, but I talk about it and I pop my shit, so niggas talk to me about it on the internet. Like, bro, they make it like, oh yeah, you doing this. So you determine the value on how people feel about that. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't care about it, I don't think other people don't care about it.
I mean, you do, but sometimes do you feel because you're so boisterous, people talk about you behind your back?
They gonna do that regardless.
Yeah.
Even if you quiet, even if you don't say a word, somebody's
You
still
see,
gonna talk behind your back.
He the talker. I'm the quiet one. You see, he the talker. I'm the quiet one.
And them the ones that usually get attacked the most, the one that don't say nothing, because I always want to know what you're thinking.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah,
but it's the good
absolutely.
thing about it with this is he ain't gotta talk because in the real line of work of what we doing, and we used to meet us, he ain't gotta say a word but speak to you because I got everything else covered. So if you do want to talk and you want to talk about some business and all that, you can go privately and talk to him privately. But he gonna get you around me, and I'm gonna handle everything else because we gonna take control of the situation based on I know what I want to do, I know what he trying to do, and the artist, I'm gonna convince the artist to do what we trying to do.
Facts.
Right.
Okay.
Facts. And let me ask you this: outside of music, like what are other things, the hobbies and interests y'all be in?
I cut hair. I'm a barber. You know what I'm saying? And I've been cutting hair. They showed me how to cut hair too.
Hey.
Yeah, I've been cutting hair since then.
Multi-talented.
Yeah, cutting hair.
For sure.
Videos, doing everything, man. Do whatever. Like I'm the type of guy. You come to video, I cut your hair, make the beat, record you, and shoot the video. We have it all in the same day.
And I see you
He's getting in the videography space. Like
Yeah.
I'm more on the nerd side. Like I said, I'm quiet. I'm more on the nerd side. Like I mess around with the stock market and stuff like that. I'll be playing
Oh yeah,
around.
salute
Yeah.
to Robin Hood.
Yeah, for sure. Robin Hood, Fidelity, yeah.
And I gotta mention, bro got the camera right here, just so you know. We got some of the same cameras down here. I can see you in your photography gang right here. See camera? Hey, we got a photography gang right here.
Yeah.
For sure.
You say you get more into the videography. What are you doing? Final Cut, Adobe Premiere Pro, or what?
No, I ain't doing. I'm just straight using the iMovie app on my phone. I ain't doing nothing like. I'm not into it like that. I'm just for the content, like you guys. I'm just building up my content. So what I do is just use my camera to make small clips, just 30-second, 60-second clips on my camera and export them to my phone. Hella content to post.
Low key, that's how I got started with iMovie.
Yeah. That's all I use. iMovie, bro. You know what I'm
iMovie
saying?
is because I got iMovie and I got tired of iMovie. Like, I want to take this to another level. So then now I started investing in Final Cut.
I think that's probably gonna be next for me because I haven't really got to that moment of damn, bro. I reached my limits in iMovie yet. You know?
You will. It just takes time. Like you said, like music, it takes time.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I
gotta
mean?
get this program called Canva. It really help with editing.
Canva.
Those-
Oh,
yeah.
the shorts.
Canva, yeah.
Canva, that's a good one.
There's a few others, but that's one of the main ones I rock with.
That's
I do want to ask y'all a question. As far as the zone, what do y'all do, or how do y'all get into y'all zone? Like I want to go crazy on 5 beats in a row, or is
No, it kind of depends. Like, cause me and him will get in the lab and he'll be like, "Bro, sit down." and I'll just sit down and we just get to tinkering with sounds. He can be in the middle of cutting somebody's hair, and he'll hear something and be like, yeah. Yeah.
That's it, gang.
Well, you would stop the haircut and then just be like, give me 30 minutes on this beat.
Not even 30 minutes.
Yeah,
like
not 30 minutes,
Like
like-
2, 3
yeah.
minutes.
Okay.
Go grab.
Yeah, quick.
Go make a little adjustment and come
He
back.
be like, yeah, that's that one.
That's that one sound we need. You
He
feel
tweak
me?
something. He get back to cutting the hair. I'm over here. All right, we about to add some drum. Oh yeah, that's hard. Here I come. Like
Okay.
whoever getting their haircut might be mad.
It sound like
It's
y'all-
supposed to be a half-hour cut, and it turned into an hour and a half.
So how long does it take for y'all to make beats? Do y'all feel like the more time you put into it, the better it's gonna be, or y'all could just knock out
Yeah.
something great quick?
I used to make beats in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like I still do it every now and then. Like if I pull up to the studio and the artist needs something right then and there, I like being a stand on that time stamp of if an artist want to create and they call me, I like making the beat fast so they ain't gotta be wait, kill the vibe and all that. I get that done in 10 minutes, pull it up. But to me, right now that I'm the stage I'm in right now, that I worked my way up a little bit. So now I'm putting more time and effort into my beats.
It's about the catalog. Too.
Yeah. So
You
now
can
like
pull up with a whole catalog of
Yeah.
X amount of beats on your laptop. Like,
Yeah.
man, run through these. I heard your sound. I heard your tone.
yeah.
This what I got in mind for you.
Yeah.
And just let you choose.
Facts. That's what I do. But now it's like I'm putting more time into my mixing and instrumentation now. Meaning I have way more sounds in my beats now than I did at the beginning. So now when you hear my beats from the beats that I used to make, I say like an hour 30 minutes it max is what I'm spending on the beat right now. Then I used to do like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, make it right now.
Yeah.
You know, I want to ask y'all. I want to get like a little personal into it because back to like both of you guys as a team. Now, me and him, just to give an example, sometimes we might call each other back to back 20 times. 20 times probably in one time, just to be like, hey man, I got this. Hey, you heard that? Y'all ever get in that moment right there, like, hey bro, y'all heard this? Oh, hey bro, you ever thought about doing this?
Well, I just say like for him, like I'm just like he just came home, so it's like a
Right.
lot of stuff he really
I'm getting back
yeah,
in
he
tune
getting back
with
into
everything. Like,
Yeah.
I pick up on stuff like this, but he's showing me everything that I missed,
Gotcha.
basically.
Gotcha.
I heard one of our previous guests said when he was inside, they were still able to make music, but they
Oh yeah,
couldn't
yeah, I did.
record it or they couldn't.
I
It
did.
was some
I
stipulation.
created music while locked up. Like,
Yeah.
I actually did a mixtape with Marquise Porter, me and Sean Harris. I'm not sure if you're familiar. Sean Harris is the guy that made the song "Soulful Moaning."
Yeah.
I know that. As soon as you
That's a
said the
Detroit
name.
classic.
Yeah, absolutely,
Classic.
absolutely. Like that's my big homie.
And I used to
Okay.
say- I
And-
used to think the lyrics were soulful morning, but I didn't know it was moaning.
Yeah, like
Soulful
that's my big homie.
morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, man, shout
Yeah,
out
that
to you.
beat.
Hey, shout out to you,
Sean,
bro.
my brother.
You know how many babies you laid off that song?
Shout out to the producer that made that beat though. That must
Yeah, that's timeless.
Who's the producer?
He made it. Sean Harris.
Oh, you did?
Yes, he made the beat.
Man, shout out to Sean Harris, man. Damn.
Yeah.
See, once you said the name, I was like, I know that name. But yeah.
But Marquise Porter came out with a mixtape in 22. Yeah, I want to say like 22. And the entire mixtape was produced by me and Sean. And it literally was made while we were in prison. Beat machine, whole thing.
Man, you just blew my mind with that one, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
Cold.
Man, cold.
It was a feat, but it was a feat that ended up getting accomplished, you know? So I was proud to be
I didn't know he
sitting
was
on my
so
bunk
he's from
bed.
here. He's from.
Sean Harris? Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. East Side.
I never
7 Mile.
because I used to live in Germany, and that's when I first started hearing that song years ago. I was like,
Oh yeah.
man.
Crazy part, like that song still get plays in Germany. Big Sean just sampled it for Detroit too.
Yeah, he did.
Fact.
That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite songs from Big Sean.
I
Yeah.
sampled it too, man. I don't care what nobody. I sampled it before before Big Sean. That's why I stopped posting my samples on Instagram because I had made that beat like 4-5 months before that song dropped. I posted it on my page and my shit was being hella shared from people, and I really couldn't see who was sharing it. And then when it came out, I was like, man, hold on, bro. This shit sounds just like my version. Like the way I chopped the sample.
So
Only thing that was different was the drums, but the way I chopped the sample and the tempo and the pitch was the exact same. I'm like,
damn.
I inspired that, bro. I don't
Yeah.
care what nobody say, bro.
You know another one I'm gonna say. Now, no, hate to T.I. anything like that, but when he came out with California, the same identical beat as Takes Money to Make Money.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we heard, because Take Money to Make Money was in the city for years, and all of a sudden here he come, California.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, what's
Right.
up with that?
Only difference is, man, the labels was step behind Tip and supported them.
The machine was behind him.
And they took all the shit from Stretch Money. That's the only difference, bro.
Yeah.
They supported it.
When Crane left, that pretty much,
Wow.
fucked up.
So like you said, business is
Business is the key.
Business, bro.
Yeah, business is the key.
you got to be on that paperwork. Y'all ain't on that paperwork. It ain't gonna work.
You can make all the songs in the world, but if your paperwork ain't right, you can be a slave.
Or if you ain't got no paperwork, you got to at least have an entertainment lawyer. So if you ain't got an entertainment lawyer that's going to protect you, you cooked. If you ain't got no entertainment lawyer or no paperwork, you extra cooked. And that's these guys they just be in the position of looking. They got everything else, but they don't got none of that. Yeah. And that's where they be cooked at.
Right.
Now I got a question for y'all. I want to ask it before it slipped my mind. Now, do y'all ever produce tracks, like R&B or things like that?
I produce everything.
Everything.
That's what I was just gonna ask. What's your favorite type of beat or to make?
My beats right now, like I'm more dominant for is me mixing samples with Detroit sounds. So I make samples, like I take a soulful sample and mix Detroit sounds with it.
Kind of like a J Dilla.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Basically.
Kind of.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you,
Jay Dilla with harder 808s.
Well, harder 808s and shit like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, and I did have another question. Do y'all got a website, or like if people want to get beats from y'all, do they just got to know y'all and be in an inner circle, or is it like websites?
Well, I have multiple options. I have my own website, which is hillvalleyproductions.com, which is totally separate, than Elroy Beats. That's my professional website, hillvalleyproductions.com. And then I have a Telegram link that's in my bio that you can, just how guys preview their product on Telegram, I do the same thing for beats. So I have a beat store within a Telegram. You can listen to them, you can visually look at them, but you just can't download them. And the prices and everything is in a Telegram, so you can.
They got watermarks that come with like them sounds. Once you buy it, then that one sound will drop out.
No, it's just on Telegram is. Imagine listening to a Timberland beat with none of that on there, but you can't download it.
Yeah, yeah.
You can listen to the beat all you want. You can write bars to it.
But it won't get released until
But it won't. You can't listen. You can't do nothing to it. You can't put it out. You can't do shit. Yes, you can't download it. You can't download it, put it on your phone. You only can listen to it on my own. You only can listen to the beat.
Now, did you say Hill Valley or Hell Valley?
Hill Valley, HILL, hillvalleyproduction.com.
Y'all heard the man. If y'all want to go get some of that fire, hey, tap in.
Yeah, we got leases. We got all type of stuff, man.
Right.
Y'all got LinkedIn? Because with LinkedIn, you could just put everything under that one.
Yeah, I do, but I just do it separately just based on the traffic. I mean, I figured out you got, like, what I learned over time is I'm not entering my information on none of these third-party things again. Like, you got to enter, that's all data collected. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? That's giving somebody else profit. You know what I'm saying? Data is the most valuable thing right now.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
So that's why I've been noticing, like, I haven't been putting my name, like, for the Museo, stuff like that. A lot of that stuff, bro, you got to enter your personal information and your email address. Once you get an email address up, data gone right there. You already under the data. You know what I'm saying? You already under the whole program. So yeah, I'm good. So a lot of that stuff I do it manually with my own links because I don't want to put my information in.
And
Facts.
y'all,
Facts.
I don't want to ask that question. Well, I ask it. What is it? How do I ask the question? It's DistroKid and BMI and ASCAP.
Very important.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah.
Very important.
That's what I was going to
Publishing is key.
Now let me ask you this: did you get paid from them, or how does that work? Do they
From
take
who?
From whoever want to buy your beats? Do they pay you directly, or do you got to go
directly from me? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I do that, because if you go through BeatStars, if you go through any other program that you have out to buy beats from producers, they get a percentage off that.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm not paying. You're not getting no money out. You ain't do this.
You ain't put the sweat equity in, so you don't deserve
So
it.
why'd I gotta pay you because of your name? That's all.
Right.
So what I do is I protect my own beats. I register them. I run them through BMI and my company, and when I let people listen to them all they want to. So when it's time for me to buy them, you can buy whatever you want to buy exclusive, or you want to just buy a percentage of the beat. People don't understand that. Like, so if you buy exclusive rights, you can just buy it as yours.
Right.
Only thing I agree with you is keep my tag in the beat. You can rearrange it, do what you gotta do. But if you don't own 100% exclusive rights, I
can come back and recoup.
You can resell it.
I can resell it. I can take it down. Whatever.
People,
Whatever.
It's leasing. It's basically a form of leasing.
I'm paying you. My goal is to get the most money up front because I don't know what you're gonna do with it.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's gonna sit on your laptop or whatever, but you want it, so I'm gonna get the most money up front.
Makes sense.
Right.
Now let me ask you this: also, when it comes to the music game, what would you tell anybody who want to get into this business, or anybody that's interested in making music? What would be the first steps you'll tell them to do?
Is sharpen your skills, man. Own in your skills before you dream big and think you want what you want. Because once you get to that area, you got to put the work in. People don't want to work. So more importantly is develop your skills so when you do get in this position that you want to be in, you able to put those skills to work instead of freezing up when that time comes.
Don't be afraid to be a student.
Yes.
That's the key. Don't be afraid to be a student. Everybody think that they have to be him or the big dog. You have to learn up under somebody in order to even know how this works.
Yes. It took me, it just got to my 10th year. I'm on my 10th year right now. 10 years straight of grinding on straight production. I used to rap before that, but straight 10 years straight, all production. Nothing else.
With beat, did y'all ever have other names, alias, when y'all were making beats?
Yes, I was going by my name. I was going by my name that I was birthed with, which is Tuki. But I created Elroy Beats because I was like you. I was scared of certain things. I didn't have that. Not scared, but I didn't want people to perceive me different on how I was naturally was, because I'm naturally an aggressive person. I'm naturally saying some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? That I make a nigga be like, what the, you know what I'm saying? But that's who I am naturally. So I created Elroy Beats to protect myself from that. You know what I'm saying? So I can be able to thrive and be somebody else, a character.
So, okay,
I created a character so I can be somebody totally different than who I naturally am. And I had way more success than I ever had because all my fears was released. Everything that I ever done was handled based on doing that.
You stopped thinking.
Stop thinking at all. Everything was all fun and games. Everything was coming back to me because once I created Elroy Beats, ain't nothing you can say to me, period.
Right. No, back then I was going by Bossy. That was my rap name.
B-O-S-S-Y?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bossy or Young Bossy. That was my rap name. That was my production name.
Oh, yeah, both used to rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all was behind the mic too, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My best friend Diego wrote my first rap in the 8th grade. I got my first group. It was Swag Splash Crew. This is when Doughboys was out. Team Eastside. The Crews was out. So we created out.
You remember Turbulence TV on Channel 33?
Yeah. But come on now.
Oh, Pirelli.
I still follow him to this day, bro. Yeah, he cool as bro. He funny as hell. I still follow
7
him.
Mile to Belle Isle.
Yeah.
I had cable. All I did was watch.
Yes, bro.
Channel 33, bro.
Yes, I fuck with that, man.
People don't know about that 7 Mile to Belle Isle.
7
Yeah,
Mile
no,
to Belle
real
Isle. That's
shit.
where it was at. That's where it was at for real.
For real. The real raw TV, bro. You know
Man,
what I'm
for real.
saying?
Hey, if you from the
Street
city, you know.
videos.
Oh, man.
Real street videos.
Hey, with the camera, with the fat ass camera.
Yeah.
With the camera on the shoulder.
Yes, bro. I fuck with Turbulence. I still fuck with him to this day. He's still doing it. I mean, he still got his shit cracking, bro. He's still lit. He's still lit, bro.
Yeah.
I fuck with him.
Y'all ever been in like a beat battle? Because I know downtown used to have something called the Dime. It was a
Yeah, I've been well, hell of a had a producer camps, and within the producer camps, it was like battles and judge type stuff, critiquing you. That's where I come from. I got my name from. I was making beats, but I went to hell of a beat camp, like 3 of them, and that's where I really got my, you know what I'm saying, my stamp from right there, like proving my way to him, like, cause I came in and my shit was trash. I ain't had no monitors. My mix was off, cause I got to hear it on a big performance
real
studio
speakers,
monitors.
Facts.
And then when in a beat camp and you're around there with other producers, it's like an ego thing. It's sharpening you. But for me, I didn't let it hurt my pride. I took everything in instead of other producers. People was in there with their head down. You know, like they was crushed because they thought they was the hottest in the world. But when you get in the studio and hell tell you like, bro, that shit ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Or you could do this better or change this up like that. So I made it through those steps. My first one was trash. My mix needed to be done, needed to get monitors. He told me that in front of other producers. I ain't get mad. It was
constructive.
You know what I'm saying? But I
criticism.
took it in. I went and got what I needed to do. Came back the second one. He like, damn, bro, okay. Who did this? I did. You know what I'm saying? Who mixed this? I did. Okay, bro, send this to me. What? Okay, bet. The third one I came, more people. He like, bro, you sample this, you chop this up. All right, man, send this to me. I'm sending the Day's Love. All right, man, send it to me. I'm gonna send this to payroll. In front of other producers, I'm like, what, bro? Me out of all these niggas? Bet. You know what I'm saying? That's what gave me that.
That's that affirmation.
That's what unlocked me to be like, bro, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have it before.
I know it's, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say because sometimes when somebody tell you the truth, it just help you to get better.
Yes, but other producers, it fucked them up. They still ain't recovered to this day. And this happened like about 5 years ago.
Well, that let you know that wasn't for them.
It wasn't for them.
It wasn't for them.
It wasn't for
It
them.
was a phase.
And that's true. And that's because he raw. Like the things you scared of, like how you really is, he really like that. Your shit trash, he gonna tell you, he ain't gonna lie and say, bro, hey man, I think your shit trash, bro.
This ain't it, bro.
This ain't it, bro. Get up out of here. Pass the mic to somebody else, let them play. because you ain't taking it
And
serious
sometimes
enough.
you need that because Timbaland still do that on his live on TikTok.
Of course, bro.
Yeah, he get on there like, bro, you know better than putting out some mess like this.
And that's what we need, meaning like everybody need that. So what I'm saying, I don't want to keep going back to this shit with you, mean.
Oh, no, you good, you good.
So meaning like I had to do the same thing and I'm still doing it to this day. When you doing that, you also helping the generation up under you. You know what I'm saying? So when you showing and opening up who you are and you doing things that you never done before in this life, but you doing it to the younger generation, that's your fucking future right there. That's gonna carry you all the way along the board, bro. Keep you living a long time. You know what I'm saying? Based on who you teaching.
That impression gonna last forever.
You can't get nowhere in this world without teaching. So you gotta teach the game after you receive the game.
I know every I want to say every Monday, it's somewhere in Southfield. It's like right on the corner. It's a studio. I think you pay $25. You go in there, play your song, your beat. Like you said, they'll critique you right there in front of everybody.
For sure.
I went one time because my cousin in the music. They told him up, man. He actually was. My cousin was the only one. He was like, man, stop playing that. After like 10 seconds, everybody else he let them rock out.
But the difference is with that, with viral moments and content these days, a lot of people are doing that just to get it on camera to hold people instead of really helping and critiquing. Like when I went to the beat camp, when I got critiqued, it was for a reason. So once I got out of the beat camp, it was emails and direct access for me to send my product to, instead of people just saying, bro, your shit trash. But you can't even help me if I was decent. If my progress came better on this platform, who you gonna get my beat to? You don't even know nobody. So that's what you gotta be careful for these times. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing too, because you got a lot of people that are quick to tear your shit down, but won't give you no constructive criticism of how to be better. That's the shit I don't respect at all.
Because they can't.
Right.
They only can say the bad for the camera. And clickbait make you look to raise up their profile for the clickbait. Everything is clickbait for the profit. I'm gonna bring you down so I can get caught on camera bringing you down and bring the profit up.
Like, who the hell are you?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, like, hey,
You're
If
no
you don't
one.
get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Facts.
motherfuckers.
You ain't lying, bro.
Anyway, hey, you ready to pull some questions?
Yeah, we can pose some questions.
All right, we already discussed how we pull these questions. You know, we can start down there past the fishbowl down.
Let me see that.
We're going to play our theme music as we pull these questions. If y'all willing to freestyle, please do so.
I'm sick of your insubordination.
He said, if y'all want to freestyle. I don't got no bars today.
What? I'm a cold ass hype man, though. What?
Let's get it.
This
Get the
heat
ball.
right here. This heat right here.
Sound like y'all got some
What,
good
y'all want
ones.
to go first? Or
I got a funny one, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Whoever want to go first, y'all welcome to do so.
But we all got to answer the question.
I'm gonna go first. Would you put your hands on someone's kids?
Yes.
See, this is a tricky one right here because we all someone's kids.
And I got my ass beat by somebody else's mama.
Yeah, so we all someone's kids.
If I can
So,
prove that the kid was doing the most, I would. Like, man, look at this video, bro. Your kid was acting up. Bro.
yeah, see, but ultimately, I'm gonna say yeah because you may not know what this little motherfucker did, but I do, and whether I beat him now or I beat him later, it gotta happen because it was insubordinate in some way, shape, or form.
Now, in that scenario, because I know somebody who was messing with a girl who already had a kid from a previous relationship. The dad was a straight up deadbeat. He never came around. He never financially supported the kid.
Right.
The one time this person I know had to put hands on the son on some discipline stuff, then the dad gonna pop up. Don't you ever do that? Like, what, man? You don't even be around.
Fuck on, nigga.
Yeah, you don't be around, bro. So it's
Especially if I'm taking care of you.
Trick no good.
Yeah.
Trick
No, I say this after you got kids.
no, not to my
Until
knowledge.
you have kids, you will understand that what we went through
Sometimes
back
it's
in the day
necessary.
is necessary. Meaning, like back in the day when we came up, bro.
the village could
My mama, like I'm saying, any house on our block, you get your ass smacked across
yeah,
the head,
yeah,
whoop, whatever.
Yeah.
That's where I come from.
It helped me. It didn't, you know what I'm saying? It helped me with my structure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like, damn, bro, I want to kill everybody on the block. No, it really helped me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like these time, bro, without even whooping them, if allow another family member to take that iPad from that kid. And that's a form of discipline. Allow somebody else to do it though. You know what I'm saying? And instead of you as a parent, you the only person that can take it. What about their cousins, their uncles and all that? Let them allow them to have some pressure and all that to say, hey man, this is wrong. Because parents would tell a real family member, don't say nothing to my child.
I seen it so many
And
times.
that's sometimes wrong because then the kid feel like, oh, my dad or mom always gonna let me get away with some
That
stuff.
it is.
Like,
They
no.
know. And they know for sure they
Sometimes
can.
it's because I thank to everybody who whooped me. I called my mom, thank you. Called my dad, thank you. Grandma, thank you. Like,
Because we've been living long enough to see the people that didn't get that, they dead. They got shot in the head.
And one of the main reasons why you said before we don't live in villages anymore. Everybody's for self.
yeah,
For sure.
See, we blessed to come from a block where our entire family literally stayed on the same.
The whole block.
beautiful. That's
The whole block.
The whole block. So at any point where you walk from this corner to this corner, you bound to get it if you out of pocket.
His grandma whooped my ass before.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
I grew up in a neighborhood like that, but unfortunately, everybody, it was a lot of older people, and they started to pass away.
Yeah.
Later on down the line, the new people start moving in.
It's over with.
Now it's like, y'all don't know us.
Yeah.
So what if we parking on the grass?
Yep.
Right.
That type of energy. So
Yeah. For sure.
I think we all in agreement with that question.
Yeah. That's definitely a
I
hard
will
yeah.
whoop y'all kids.
That's a hard yeah.
Hey, give you one of these.
You don't direct nothing in here.
You gotta tell y'all heard me, you little bastards. Now,
Yeah.
fucking keep not.
Let me get another question. Can I get the bolo? I want another question.
I got my question for y'all.
He must have
man.
got something spicy. He can't do nothing
It
with
ain't
it.
even like that.
I just grabbed one. I'm thinking with my first one I grabbed.
Go for it.
Have you guys ever ran out of gas?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, have I run out of gas and got stranded? That's the question.
The question don't say that, but it just say, have you ever run out of gas?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
I
when I was younger, I ran out of weed one day. I was mad as hell.
Man, we talking about car gas.
Man, look, I used to drive when I was broke. I used to drive on an empty tank all the time.
Yeah.
Or I didn't have no money. I'm like, hey, I was praying, like, please let me make it home.
Man, I got a crazy story about me running out of gas, bro.
Man, listen, I'm right there. What's that? Where 96 and 275 meet? Got caught right there. The worst.
Bro, I had a studio session at the studio, bro, and Puzzle had it was a photo shoot and everything, and I Puzzle had been there at 12 o'clock, so I stay right by the lodge, so I'm thinking I can, wait a little time, leave out about 11:30. So I leave about 11:30, get to the light right there on Livernois in the lodge. The light turned green, I don't go. What the fuck going on? Damn, bro, this shit. But at this time, my car says on full. My fuel pump thing is fucked up.
Fucked up, yeah.
So I don't know how much gas in there. I'm thinking my shit on full. I'm cutting the car. I'm like, damn, I ain't got no gas, bro. My phone blowing up. Where you at, man? We at the studio. We waiting on you, man. Bro, I'm stranded, bro. I'm over here. I'm all in Detroit stranded, bro. I ain't got no gas. I'm fucked up.
Nah.
I had to walk all the way down to Livernois with the gas can, the little small one, the one you buy from the gas, the one that hold like a gallon or
That
2
red,
gallons.
yeah, that
Yeah,
red
the
one.
little red joint.
Man, I put like a gallon in there, man. I made it back, bro. I canceled the whole. I ain't even make it to my session, bro.
Oh, man.
Horrible, man.
Now, I did have a situation where my gas tank wasn't open at all.
Ooh.
Wintertime or what?
Wintertime.
Which it was frozen.
Man, the door wasn't open at all. I'm like, and I needed the gas. So I'm like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to break it. So
That's diabolical right there.
man, I thought somebody was playing a joke on me. Like, man, somebody glued my damn door shut. I didn't know what to do.
I know my homeboy Boogie. He said you're not a real nigga unless you ran out of gas.
Facts. He ain't
That's
lying,
facts,
bro.
yeah.
I will have to agree with that, yeah.
You gotta be hustling, doing something, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
Moving somewhere, bro. You ran out of gas before, bro.
Yeah, for
Real
sure.
shit.
I told you before,
happens.
I tell you, stay on these.
Just wake up in the morning, just throw $10 in there just to be safe.
Man, hey, you remember when D.L. Hughley said, what you driving, the lawnmower?
Yeah. But now we all grown and we experienced. Now, what's
Absolutely.
the good, safe place you not allowing your tank to get to no more?
Shit.
Yo, you still riding on E?
If it's them hard times, sometimes you got to go back to your roots. Like, hey,
That quarter?
hey, see if I can
say a
survive.
quarter.
Hey, you got to see if you can survive one time for the one time. But these new cars ain't like the old cars.
No.
You can go about 100 miles on E on your shit.
Man, what, but I put that shit on electrical. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm good to Friday. I'm about to get.
They've
Yeah, I
been
feel
charging
you.
all day. This mother been charging all day by the sun.
Yeah, I
Like
feel
I know
you.
in the wintertime, I don't like to fill up. Summertime, you fill up half a tank because you just like to be out.
Yeah.
Wintertime, full tank, take it all the way down to the red, full tank, all the way down to the. I ain't about to be out there.
I feel you.
I wait till it get to like a quarter.
A quarter.
Yeah, quarter of the way, I got to stop.
Now I will say this: if it's on them below 0 days, then yeah, I fill the tank up.
Yeah,
because I don't want that ice
start up.
ball.
Yeah,
and-
Oh, yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
I don't want to damage my engine.
I put that heat in my shit. I'm good. That one thing you put in your gas and your gas won't freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's hey, sometimes you got to go back to the struggle one time, see if you can survive now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So hey, sometimes I realize this. Sometimes you gotta sometimes take the bus to really remember what it was like to take the bus, just in case.
Man, I caught the bus for so many years, man. I loved it. My daughter's never been on a bus. They asked me yesterday, can I take them on a bus? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, see, you gotta
know what I'm
know.
saying?
You gotta go through it.
Yeah, me when I was on a football
necessary.
team, like I used to catch the football, like my whole football team, we used to. I like it because the kids that had parents that had cars, they'd tell them don't even come get. They wanted to catch the bus with us because we was a group. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right,
I was
right.
like, we got to experience that type of camaraderie and experience certain things when we was catching the bus back then. And like in high school, I would say in our time it was way more crazy catching the bus too, because the gangs and all the people that that was out around that time when we was going to school, bro.
All the fights at the bus stop.
Bro, we was my school's in the middle of the hood, so it's like it's so much stuff going on. You can man.
Where'd you go?
I went to this school called Allen Academy off Grand River in Philadelphia.
Okay.
In the trenches.
North
It's a
End.
church, but trenches.
Still, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is, bro, you surrounded by ATB, Linwood, Dexter, Joy Road, so many different hoods, bro. It's like, man, you stand at the bus stop, you
Can
might,
go wrong at any moment.
man, you get slapped for no reason, bro.
I never did understand why people wore buffs to the damn bus stop, knowing damn well you get potential to get them snatched.
Well, I think niggas had on fake buffs, because the real buffs, niggas ain't wearing them at
You
no
ain't
bus
wearing-
stop.
No,
Like, why
got-
would you do that to yourself?
Yeah. I wouldn't even want to wear no fake ones at the bus stop, because nigga might think they real and rob you at the bus stop
Man.
for some fake buffs.
People done got it for less.
I remember
Yeah.
I was on a bus one time, and this dude clearly was homeless. He hopped on the bus. I'm like, man, this dude coat is moving. Because he sat like 2 seats in front of me. And
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold up.
he had like
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
You say
Something ain't right.
That nigga said his coat was
he sat 2 seats in front of me, and I'm like, why this dude, his coat kept catching my eyes. It was just moving. I looked close at it. He had like little roaches and bugs all on him.
Oh,
and the person that sat in between us was like, this nigga got roaches on him. And he was like crazy in the head. He's like,
So you saying you met the real live Dirty D from Pootie Tang? That's
Bruh,
what
he
you
was like
saying?
Candyman, just all roaches though on his it was like a I don't know, I can't remember the coat, but everybody just made a circle. Like the 2 seats in front of him, 2 seats behind him, even.
So he was that infested with roaches moving all over his body?
It was like roaches and probably bed bugs just moving all on this dude's body, bro.
Wow.
All on his coat, and we just was like, man,
shit
I actually
made
got
me
off the
itch,
bus,
bro.
because I ain't even want to get to me. I got off the bus. Like
I would have been itching in that moment.
I love the
Apparently
bus,
not.
but it ain't all good. I met some nice ladies. Like when I first had a car, when I first got
You
my
met the
first
real
car.
live Dirty D from Pootie Tang. That's crazy.
He said, lie there.
The real live for it.
Man. let me. Wait, what was that question? How did we get started on all that?
We
We get started off.
Oh,
We
gas.
started off gas.
Hey, let me ask mine real quick. Y'all gonna laugh at this one. Would you sign up for the draft if the enemy was Godzilla?
Hell no.
No. Whatever direction they going in, I'm going in the opposite as fast as I can. No.
I'm not signing up for no draft.
Y'all want to know my answer?
You smoke crack, don't you?
I feel like it's possible though.
Godzilla?
With today's weapon.
Yeah, you ain't got a chance, bro. What
Nah,
you talking
nah.
about?
Why would I sign up for
I'm
that?
no good.
not going front line. If I could be a drone operator, I'm in that.
Trick,
Bro,
no good.
what a drone gonna do for Godzilla, bro?
I don't know, man.
we talk about another world.
Which
being.
Godzilla though?
He's made out of
That's a good question.
Right.
Which version Godzilla?
You talking about the Ready
I don't know,
Player,
it's up to
the
y'all.
Ready Player One version, the Mecha Godzilla?
and any radioactive.
Yeah.
So how the hell what the
I
hell
don't know. I
drone gonna
just
do?
feel like it'd be fun, good way to go out if I don't make it.
Man, you gonna get swiped so hard with the claw.
No, I'm not gonna be in the front line. I'm gonna be back there tactical.
I was gonna say, what the front line gonna do? He
I don't
gonna step on you, bro.
I don't know, man.
You must
Front
ain't
line
seen
ain't
the,
doing
you must ain't seen the last Godzilla movie then.
I haven't
when
seen
he
it.
went underground?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he went
was
underground?
overpowered.
Bro, like come on now, guy.
He overpowered, bro.
His tail light up, all type of shit.
See, I haven't
Electricity,
seen the
all
last Godzilla.
Yeah,
So
bro.
I gotta check that one out.
You gotta check it out.
I gotta
It's
check it
cold.
out.
Yeah.
This question say, how important is height in a relationship?
To me, not at all.
I'm not attracted to women taller than me.
I like tall women.
I've never been.
I like
even
tall women are fun.
I used to date this girl. She was kind of my height. The night she wore heels, I realized, damn, I don't like her tonight. And that's when I realized I'm not attracted to women taller than me.
No, why? No,
My girl is like slightly shorter than me, so
I never in my
say,
life
like,
thought about a girl height.
I find it
the
attractive.
same way.
I never in my life registered no height situation with no female I ever talked to.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the tallest woman I ever talked to was 6'1". Pretty as hell. Height never came across the factor to me. Still don't.
Oh, you had Amazon.
Man,
Some baddies, though.
Yeah,
it was fun climbing that tree. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna bullshit because I want to say. Let me just say this. I want to say probably in the last maybe 10, 15 years, hype became something bigger than what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
To
nobody
all
care
men
about
or
height.
to you?
Huh?
To all men or to you?
I'll just say in general
Okay.
because all this 6 foot tall, all that never appeased me.
I mean, that shit came out when niggas start realizing, and Kevin Samuels start talking about that dominant shit. Are you more dominant? So bitches started associating height with dominance.
You know what? I take it further than that. You remember the 666s?
Yeah.
6 feet, 6
Yeah.
figures, 6 pack.
Yeah.
Man, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That don't mean
give a
nothing
fuck.
now.
That don't
I
mean
guarantee that don't mean nothing now because
The nigga in their dreams ain't even got that.
hell no. Look, I'm pretty sure y'all can attest to this. Some of the shortest people are rappers, and they got females all around them.
man,
Just
listen,
ask these ladies, what did your baby daddy have to put a
I
kid?
literally just seen
Exactly.
Friday. I literally just seen 42 Doug, and he only a little bit taller than this table.
I feel it.
And he literally like he only a little bit taller than this table, and
Salute
it was
42 Doug,
it was some trees up in there that was trying to climb him. And he ain't even tall enough to climb.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Height don't mean
Like,
not to
we
me.
was at the homie birthday party and he popped out. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just feel like people start asking those questions, like I say, because of Kevin Samuel, like the way he
Yeah,
approaching
yeah.
the
That
girls.
made it worse.
Yeah, that made it worse. But for
made
me
it worse.
personally, bro, I never ever asked a girl her height or none of that
I don't
shit.
care nothing about that shit.
Ever,
Right.
bro. Ever.
I tell, hey, Joe Frazier used to have this saying, I might be a small piece of leather, but I'm so well put together.
Hey, man.
What that got to do
I
with
have had girls tell me that, though. Like, I met girls that was taller than me or whatever, and they'd tell me, like, you skinny as hell. And I say, I ain't talking about you, so why you talking about me? I could say you a fat motherfucker, but I ain't gonna say that.
That's the icebreaker right there.
Let me
I ain't
give
gonna say
you,
that.
Let me give you a hand clap off that
That's the icebreaker right there.
For real.
one. Because if you want to say, another thing they like to pull, I need a man who can protect me. Okay, look at people like Bruce Lee.
No, okay.
Look at people like Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Yeah,
These are
short,
not,
compact.
yeah, these are not real big guys like that. But they know how to protect, defend themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I just seen a short dude. Hey, I seen a short dude laid a tall dude out on Facebook.
Well, if y'all ain't seen, Suge Knight got locked up by a short dude.
Yeah,
Sure
by
did.
the barber.
Not
Yeah,
sure
by
did.
the
I
barber.
remember
Yeah.
that.
That nigga was
got-
short as hell. Suge Knight, big as hell.
No, I'm thinking of something 100, something.
Whack
No,
100.
Whack 100.
He got
Nah.
beat up in the bushes too, or something like that.
That was real?
No, I don't think that
that was
real.
fake too.
What you
Another
talking about when they made the
When
nigga
it-
naked or something like
Yeah,
that?
like when they tried to say he got caught outside of no jumper outside the studio.
About 5 years
That's the
ago,
one I
4 or
heard.
5 years ago, and he got beat up in the bushes and fell in the bushes.
No,
Oh no,
this
I
something
seen that. That is true. That what
That-
you
that
talking?
was
That's
true.
Yeah, I
true.
was finna say this was
But
something.
this
that
last story we
happened
talking about, it
recently.
just happened like a couple weeks ago.
No,
Yeah.
that-
Remember, I
that-
sent you that story. You remember how they took his clothes off?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
they caught him outside the no jumper studio and got down on him.
It's too much
They
drama
stripped
up
him.
there, bro.
Huh? No,
that
that wasn't whack.
Yeah, okay.
No, it happened, but it wasn't whack.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
heard
what
about
was.
that. Yeah.
Because it kind of didn't look like him when they had him on the ground.
Yeah, nah.
I didn't see the whole video, but I just saw
Right.
when they knocked him down.
That was crazy.
You had a question?
Yeah, that was my question, didn't it?
Height.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
okay.
question was the height one.
That was actually a good question. I like
Shout out to my
Yeah.
nigga Jerome Bear.
Yeah, shout out Bear, Kenneth Holyfield.
Ken.
Shout out my brother
Oh,
Kenneth
yeah.
Holyfield
Salute.
for sure.
Ken.
Shout out
what's
to
that?
Kenneth Holyfield.
Yeah.
Your book somewhere.
Dre Road in the
Oh yeah,
building.
yeah. Oh,
Look
yeah.
over there.
Oh, I know he blessed y'all with the Welcome to Detroit.
Yeah, right over there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Welcome
no, I
to Detroit.
purchased
Even
it. I
West.
purchased it. Like, when I meet people, you don't got to bless me with none. I'll purchase it.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a good read right there.
Yeah,
I
for
enjoyed
sure.
that whole book.
for sure.
This is a
Lot of
shirt
good memories.
by our last guest, Bag Plotter.
Bag Plotter,
Oh.
bag
Oh,
shot.
Oh
yeah,
y'all had the homie Bug on there.
Yeah, we had Bug on here.
I was like, yo, when
yeah.
y'all pull up, what you got? I told him, pull up with some stuff. I'll get it off.
Yeah.
I had-
Shout out Bag Plotter Blood.
I had to fit on the other day, man. Very comfortable.
Yeah. Shout out to Into Me Apparel. Shout out to me
Big
Island and
Cheese,
Culture. Shout out Island and Culture.
Shout out Island of Culture. Island of Culture. This them right there.
Island of
Island of
Yup,
Culture.
Island of
Yeah,
Culture.
they got Instagram. They popping. They hot.
And shout out to Von J Made. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He make classic stuff too. He make classic jackets. You know what I'm saying? Real hustler jackets. You can wear all year round.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He make work shirt. His thing is like it's the mechanic shirts, but it's a brand called way before everybody else was doing it like now. But the mechanic shirts, real dope. Check him
I
out.
still, hey, I would rock
Bon
that.
J.
Von J Made. Yup.
Bon J made.
Yup,
Let me write that
yup.
down. Bon J made.
Von J Made. Into Me Apparel. Island and Culture. Them are brands from the Dre Raw area.
Yeah,
You know what
Hey,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
And they hot.
One final question before we get up out of here. you know, Detroit got all the movies going on. Have you ever tried to get a beat on one of these movies?
I
Even
just
background.
Bro, I just produced my first movie ever. Like I was just in the movie. Like I just
Yeah.
I just went through that experience going through I'm saying
Is it? Can you speak
the
on that? I
move?
want you to
Yeah.
release.
Shout out to Stephanie Bills.
Stephanie Bills.
Shout out to Stephanie Bills and her story. She just did a it's called Journey to Billions, and I got a couple cameos in that movie. I produced a couple beats in there. Me and my guy Science. Shout out to Science, the only one Science, and yeah, I met her. She an independent artist in Detroit, and she a lady, bro. She stand on business. Like she real talented. She got her own music.
Salute.
And
Stephanie Bills.
Stephanie Bills.
She a boss.
She got her own movie out. It was out in Royal Oak at the movie theaters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it already premiered.
Everything. The premiere already happened. Yeah.
Dang, so y'all about to- okay.
Gang. Like I just went through the experience.
So
I had the
where
suit
that
on,
go?
booted it up.
What's the
Where
name
you
of the
can
movie?
find
It's called Journey to Billions.
Journey to Billions.
It's gonna be on all it's gonna be on platforms, like all platforms, like we like probably on Tubi in a couple more weeks.
Okay.
It's like on a couple platforms right now that's not really notable, like notarizable, but they on there. But they gonna be on Tubi's and all the other ones in the real.
And what is the
song.
plot about, if you don't mind me?
It's her telling her story as an independent female and a strong independent female coming from her real life, what she doing in real life, and her journey onto the music life.
Okay. You say it's about to be on Tubi in a minute, huh?
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. Well, definitely
Journey to Billions, Stephanie Bills.
Yeah.
be on the
And
lookout for
she
that.
actually dope. Like she can rap. She ain't one of them chicks that's
spit.
just trying to be like pretty and all pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
She wear glasses
she got
because
bars.
she's the girl I think it is.
She wearing buffs.
Yeah,
She wear buffs.
yeah. Buzz.
What's she about, like 5'4", 5'5"?
No, a little bit taller than that.
She might be who I think, because I met a girl who was real dope at a thing a few months ago. I wonder if it's her.
Yeah, she cold.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Real bar.
Yeah, shout out to her. I met her through my guy Science, and Science is one of my mentors with the music and everything. So shout out to him, and shout out to that plug he gave me on meeting Stephanie Bills, because we just, like I say, we just went through the movie premiere like almost a week ago, and turned out a dope experience as far as a producer, producing the credits, producing the soundtrack, and having a few cameos in the movie.
Well, that's what's up, man.
Where was it at? Down there by the Myers on
It was at Imagine in Royal Oak.
Royal Oak.
Royal Oak. Oh,
Classic.
okay,
Classic. They got them comfortable ass seats there.
I almost fell asleep.
Man, what, man? I'll take my shoes off, man, and go right.
You ain't lying.
Also, I want to give a shout out to all the previous guests we had on here. We want to give a shout out to Chef Danny over there at Tribe Ramen. Give a shout out to you.
Yeah. What's up with it?
Give a shout out to Gucci. Gucci, you already know from Van Dyke.
yeah.
You gotta give a shout out to her. And shout out to the city, man. Just shout out to everybody. We got some talented minds, as you can see here in the city.
We up.
You know, we up. And I'll claim it right now. This is the hottest podcast in the city of Detroit. I don't give a damn what anybody say.
The hottest.
I don't care. Hey, we may not got the numbers, but hey, we got the know-how. Come rock with us.
We got the numbers. Y'all ain't seen them yet. That's the difference.
Yeah.
I like that.
Fact.
Hey, Gino, I do want to ask you something. When you was going away, what did you rep in there? Was it Joy or?
Yeah.
Okay,
Joy
I
Road.
had to
yeah,
ask,
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Joy Road to Living Noise.
Okay,
Joy
'cause I
Road.
hear everybody say the East Side is so deep in there, and I didn't know.
I really hate to like say this, but they catch the most cases, so they did. You know what I'm saying?
I might take it. He don't mean it like that.
No. To see, like majority of my homies is from the East.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I get love on the East. I told you, I was just chilling with fucking Doug a couple days ago. Like
Out the shop.
a lot of my homies is from the East, but they really be like in the field, so they catch the most cases. So they predominantly like deep in there, and I'm not even gonna say it like they just out going crazy and blowing stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Like circumstances.
Like
You know, that's
we
how they
had-
got that saying, the East Side be East Sided.
Yeah,
Joke. It's,
yeah,
it's,
for sure. Yeah.
It's a joke.
We had Kenneth on the show a while ago, and he said East Side, when they go in there, they rep East Side. Everything.
Yeah,
it ain't
yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm
like-
Mac or all I'm Elliot. They rep
Yeah,
East
they
Side.
rep the whole.
And out here, we're
Side.
like, oh, Joy Road, oh, I'm Finko, oh, I'm, you know.
Yeah. Like
So it's there, you know, it's like we're already.
unless you were part of a different section, like if you were part of we already know about, you know, like the SMB and 42B. We ain't gonna go too much into that because it's not any beef no more. The 4s and 5s and squashed all of their stuff.
Okay.
But unless you talking about a specific section, everybody in there east with it.
Now, do you think it's possible? Final question: do you think it's possible for somebody to go into the system and somehow get everybody to just rep Detroit? It ain't no East, no West, no. this, that. It's, man, Detroit, bro.
It would take somebody with almost the power of a Meech, to be honest.
Okay.
Like, it would take somebody with tremendous influence to go in there and be like, this what we on. We on city time. Because, like in the feds, that's what they do. It ain't no east or west in the feds. It's you in a Detroit car. You know what I'm saying? So, but in state, it get broke down to sides. And then when it comes to the west, it get broke down to streets. Now, the west is more prone to just say, we from Detroit. But east side is we east side. We in this mode. It don't matter if you 6, 7, 4, 5. It don't matter what you is. If you from the east with it, you with us.
I just feel like it's strength in numbers. So if y'all all unite.
Oh, yeah. At one point, something like that was going on, and they had the
Bro, I feel about that with the whole world gang, not just prison.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of where
real.
it start. Like, it started with inner cities and
And
incarceration.
you branch out.
That's true. If I feel like if they started in there first, it'll link out to the streets.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because Sagan started in there and it's branched out. A bunch of stuff that happened in there branch out.
Yeah.
A lot of people be on YouTube and stuff now making prison meals.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't lying,
Listen,
bro.
Make it.
Hey, that's been a thing for years.
I know how to cook. I was gonna do it, but I'm like, there's so many people in that field. You know what I'm saying?
They
I'm
call them
like,
prison cook-ups.
yeah.
Bro, let me tell you, when somebody I knew came home, they mixed that up. It looked nasty, but when you taste it, I'm like,
Fire.
it's good as hell.
Fire.
But it will make you full quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see why people get so big and they do eat that and
Yeah,
go work out. Yeah.
Bro, the guy made me one with the noodles and Cheetos. And
Man. And the Velveeta cheese.
yes, bro.
Man,
It swelled
what?
up. It swelled up so fast, bro. And I only could eat real shit. I only could eat like 3 chips, and I feel full, bro.
You
Like
can be full the whole day.
I was like, damn, I couldn't believe how the flavors was hitting though. I'm like, what?
But the thing about it, it's full of salt.
Them seasoning packs,
yeah.
Salty than
right?
the-
Them
Yeah.
seasoning packs.
No seasoning packs. No seasoning packs.
I'm like, man,
High blood pressure is real in
Woo.
black people.
and I was
Do y'all-
sweating. I'm
do
like,
y'all
no, I
study?
can't do this. Put this away from me.
Do y'all study? High blood pressure is real in black people. No seasoning packs.
Now I got a final question to ask y'all: Wolverines or Spartans?
This guy.
You of them.
My
You of
man.
them. Come on.
My man. That's what I'm
Go
talking
blue.
about. Hey, go blue. Go blue. Go blue. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Show the Wolverines some love around here.
Colorado Buffs.
Well, I'm not mad at that.
Talk about local.
I'm not mad
That's
at
just
that.
because when he throw his sticks on, he can throw their jersey on and say Buffs across.
But locally. Let's go local. I got a Colorado
But-
hoodie just to be clear.
If I have to say, yeah, I'll go with I'll go with the Wolverines.
Go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue. Go blue.
That's where it's at.
All right, y'all.
And
Man, show some love for the Wolverines, man.
I
Don't be
said,
doing
yeah.
that.
Shout out
Show
to
some love to
Salute to
them.
both sides. It's just like the
he
east
go
side,
green,
west
go
side.
white.
Huh?
He go
Yeah,
green,
what
go
are you? I
white.
never asked you that question.
Never, man. I'm Michigan, bro.
Okay.
Oh man, he crazy.
Okay,
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
That nigga said I'm Michigan.
I do this.
Michigan.
I'll say this.
That's
I'm
that's
lower
like saying you
peninsula.
not from Detroit. You from the metropolitan area.
I say I'm lower peninsula. If
Like I said, that,
So cold in the deep.
either I'm the glove or I'm the. Come on, man.
You got to stop doing
I
that.
can't believe that, bro.
that's like saying you from the metropolitan area. Like
I'm
you
just
don't even
saying.
want to claim Detroit. You from the
Hey, he
metropolitan
from
area.
Warren.
No, for real. It's like we was just talking about uniting East and West, and
Man, we talking about the Wolverines here,
Man,
buddy.
that is immortal beef.
I'll say Wolverine solely because I never been to Michigan State. I had so much fun. I went to a little camp there. We was out there for like 3 days.
I've been to Michigan State. And I still choose the Wolverine.
I almost linked up with a college girl when I was in high school. Man, that was the funnest.
So
Hey.
Wolverines are
Yeah, so
because
Yeah, so you Wolverine.
I'm biased though.
Before we leave, call it out though.
what's up?
What?
Who winning the Super Bowl right now?
Man, the Lions ain't in it no more, man.
That's what sick me out, bro.
He got on the Lions shirt.
Yeah,
I gave up our family gave up on them in the 70s.
I can't.
You ain't
I
got a
can't-
chance, guys.
Yeah, I can't.
We
I
came
really
a long
can't
way.
stand him right now because he cost me some cheese. But
You came a long way for
Yeah,
nothing.
that parlay.
Pat gonna
They
do it.
changed my
man.
mind.
Pat going for that 3P.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm going and I'm calling it right now, man. The Philadelphia Eagles going for the bowl. They taking it home.
Well, I will say this: how they slaughtered the Commanders.
Yeah.
The Commanders wasn't supposed to make it past us.
They wasn't. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
That's because they went to Love and Tequila the night before.
You ain't right. You ain't right.
Detroit, the Lions went to Love and Tequila the night before.
Man, this
and
what
party day.
This is what happened. Vegas called like, hey, you
It's the Vegas
throw
call,
that,
man.
you better throw that interception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegas called.
Oh yeah.
The Lions
Them
did
hidden
real
hands.
good,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
Hidden hands was involved.
it's already written, bro.
Yeah, we already know because that, like you said, that wasn't supposed to happen, man.
It wasn't, bro.
That was our spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
they made it happen, and it looked visual based on the late game, how they came back. You know what I'm saying? But I say it to say that the Lions, they just I say in the next 2 years they'll be in the Super Bowl like the same position that the Bills and all of them just was. The Lions are gonna be there next year or next couple of years based on the marketing of business.
I feel you, but the only problem is I heard one of the defensive coordinator, he took that job.
Of course.
Yeah,
It's
both
the
of them
next
did.
day.
Yeah, he
both
not-
of them did. Both of them left.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, do we got a replacement to be on that same experience as them?
No.
No,
That's my only
I don't
thing.
think it's gonna get.
But as long as they got the same players, all they gotta do is be tapped in. But they lost the defensive coordinator, but they got the same players though.
Yeah,
another
we
thing-
lost Ben Johnson and
And the defense kept getting hurt. Let's call that too.
That's true.
yeah.
Now,
Well, Hutchinson is the biggest.
Yeah,
If they would have had him, they would have
Man,
beat them.
we would
They would've
have all
beat them.
day.
Yeah.
all
For sure.
day.
I will say this: I'm not really in the NBA, but I heard the Lakers just made a trade. Do y'all know?
Oh
anything
my
about that?
God.
Luka
happened?
Doncic.
Hold on, what
is
happened?
officially
This
Luka
breaking
to the
news to
Lakers
me.
game
Yeah,
Luka Doncic to the
is
Lakers.
Physically
What?
a Laker
for AD.
What?
for Anthony Davis. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's breaking news. I'm just not finding this out.
Facts.
Luka Doncic
Whoa.
is officially a Los Angeles Laker.
Now,
got
did
traded
anybody
for
know?
AD.
Do you know the details on why, or they just
They need that. They trying to.
get that ring?
They trying to get
They
it.
they trying to win now. They know
Why they
LeBron
still got
window
LeBron?
closing.
LeBron called it.
Yeah, they know LeBron window closing.
Man, I got stronger
Okay,
opinions
this is my
about
final
LeBron.
question.
Lead GM.
Is this my final question? Is this his
Rob
last
Pelinka.
year, or how many more years y'all think?
He got about 2
No,
years.
2
About
years.
two and a half, 3
Brian,
years.
Brian, come on, man.
We gonna
God
call
damn.
him that's Brian Pelinka. He's
God.
GM.
He actually can.
That's Brian
He can
Pelinka.
retire right now if he wanted to. But I say for real, I feel like by 2 more years he be done.
So he want that ring with the Lakers. That's what it is.
I want him to play with
He
Bryce.
got one more
man.
year with the Lakers. I think on contract. I think.
one more year?
He got to do one more year with them.
Yeah, he trying to get that ring.
If he make it, if he can
He
go the
trying to
distance,
make it. He trying to make it with his son on the roster. He trying to do something that ain't never been done.
he can do it with Bryce.
He can do it with Bryce, not with
He can do it
Bronny.
with Bryce.
That's true.
Man, see, this is why I'm gonna agree with a lot of people. This is why I don't watch the NBA no more.
Scripted or what?
It's very scripted.
Everything is scripted though.
Yeah,
It's very scripted, but
we talked about that beginning of the show.
I'm gonna say
the
this:
algorithm.
it's something about the NBA that's kind of worse than all the other teams, all the other
Oh, sports.
all the other sports. Yeah,
You talking about controlling the game? They can
Yeah.
control the
Yeah.
game way better than the NBA.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like you know when you can't explain it, but it's like
Yeah.
something's very watered down about this. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something
Yeah,
watered down.
they controlling the game at a way instant pace than the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. Like, man, I don't even want to watch
It's
this.
the refs.
Yeah,
You get the
refs.
right refs in there, they
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah,
You
like
ain't
I don't
lying.
even want to. Man, whatever.
I messed with Cade though. We got us an All Star finally.
Okay.
That's an
Okay.
All-Star.
That's why they just traded Luka. The Pistons just beat the shit out of the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
And after that, he
'cause we
got
are winning now.
Yeah, he just got traded.
We winning right now. Cade
So,
Cunningham is an All Star. So hey,
Well, that's a good thing about it.
Yes, sir.
Well, we got any more questions? You want to
No,
ask?
no more
You
questions.
got anything y'all want to plug before we get out of here?
I just want to plug myself, man. Shout out to Elroy Beats. Tap in with me on Instagram if you're looking for production, anything customizable, all beats, stems, whatever you want to mix and match it, take it to the next level. Mixing beats, original from scratch. Just tap in with me, spread the word.
What about yourself?
I'm Gino Franchino. You tap in with him, you tap in with me. We on the same team.
Yep.
Everything is everything. So shout out to Island of Culture, of course. Like I said, they the hottest brand to me right now on the local tip.
Yep.
I know Ruggiero making some noise, but we got something for him.
Do he got a brick and mortar or is it only online?
Well, right now it's only online.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and our guy Fear What You Don't Understand, man. Shout out to Skeet. He got a clothing brand too. You know what I'm saying? That's popping in the streets. That's coming up right now.
I mess
Fear
with
What You
Bag
Don't
Plotter
Understand.
though, man. Shout out to homie Bug, man. I mess with Bag Plotter.
Yeah.
Bug, shout out to you. Shout out to you.
But that's
Shout
something
out
in
to
the works.
Stephanie Bills. Shout out to Science. Shout out to
I'm
Big
gonna watch
Rack.
that movie. when it
Diego.
drop.
Everybody.
Shout out to
Journey to
Kenneth
Billions.
Holyfield.
Yeah.
Kenneth Holyfield. Shout out
Shout
to
out
you, my
to
brother.
Kenneth Holyfield.
Shout out to Kenneth
Let's get it.
Holyfield.
Shout out.
We got to link up, bro. We supposed to link up today.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But hey, anything you want to plug, bro?
Nah, I just want to watch the Journey to Billions.
Well,
Oh, it's gonna be on platforms
Yeah.
in a
Yeah,
minute.
I'm gonna
man.
look for it. I'll give about a week. I'll start looking.
Yeah, you gonna catch me on there, catch out my beats, hear my tag. Ooh, Elroy,
As,
that's
an
my
actor,
tag.
as an actor, you think you did your thing, or
No. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not in. It's more shot in like in a high form of a documentary.
oh, okay. I thought
So
it was like
it's a movie, but it's high. It's not like a regular documentary. So that's why I say like a movie. You know what I'm
an
saying?
acting documentary, if that makes sense.
No.
They
I know what
they
you're
pulled a
saying.
Michael
She-
Moore. Like it's
I'm just
it's
saying
a
she in depth.
professional
Oh.
She in depth
documentary.
telling her story, and I'm just in there getting cameos on when I met her and when I produced the beats for her.
So it's old footage she compiled for a doc? Oh, okay. I'll
It's
just
new.
watch it.
It's new footage, old footage. It's recent shit that
You
didn't
gonna
happen
be
probably a day
impressed.
before. But it's very high end as far as the chopping and the coloring and the editing and the way it was shot. Meaning like the way she explained it. It's not a typical
Documentary.
And again, you said it's not on Tubi yet.
Not yet.
Okay, I'll
Now,
keep
let
look
me
out
ask
for
you
that.
this. But I'm sorry I keep bringing up questions because I'm considering trying to get into the movie industry. Who does she use for like filming and directing, or that was all her?
I can tell you off camera.
Okay.
What I do want to say, shout out to the Takeoff podcast because y'all dope. Everything y'all got going on right now is dope.
Yeah, shout out
And
to the
for sure,
Takeoff
we appreciate
podcast.
the
Man.
love.
This was dope, bro.
This is dope.
I ain't gonna
The
lie.
experience is dope. The setup is dope. Everything about what
Yes,
y'all
sir.
got going on.
Yeah.
Y'all already know that y'all gonna blow, but y'all for sure next to blow. Y'all the hottest right now.
Facts,
Salute
man.
to you, my brother. We appreciate it.
Thank
And
Shout out to
also,
the Takeoff podcast, man.
before we get out of here, I just want to plug my other YouTube channel. It is Adrian, aka AD. I got a video out today. It's about people who want to come over your house and take over shit.
My mama.
You know who they are. Instead of asking for food, you want to go in there and dig your dirty hands without washing your hands in the damn.
Oh man.
Just go watch the video.
I do the
You ever
same
just be sitting
thing.
down and they open your blinds up? Let some light in. Like,
Man, that.
I do the same thing though when I go to my mama's house though. So I go to my
But
mama's
that's
house.
different.
I do.
That's different than somebody just bars their ass up in there without knocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mama. That's cool. I'm not
Right,
talking about
right.
your mama. I'm talking about people just rent. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I ain't seen you.
Look.
Bro, this is my only day off. You gonna bring your sleazy ass up in here, man? Get man.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Well, I'll tell you. Anyway, let me stop before I go on the rant. But
I get you.
we want to thank our guests again, Gino and Gino Francesco. Sorry for chopping up.
Yeah.
Sorry for chopping up your
No,
name.
you good. You good, big bro.
And also, I got to shout out Elroy for being on the podcast. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, sir.
And until next time, I'm your boy Adrian, aka D,
I'm Stubbs.
and we out of here. Peace.
Let's talk.